What's up, Dub Nation? Rich here with Let's Go Warriors. Pretty good first half from the Pacers finally. That's the Pacers that we want to see all the time. Tyrese Halliburton got off to a good start. Now, even with the right calf strain, we're going to flip back and forth with the Valkyries soon. But anyways, this is Let's Go Warriors. And what we do here is we have watch parties and we enjoy and learn to love the game again. That's what I want to exude as much as possible. I'm just kidding in the poll. If you look at the online chat, usually I'm not mean. Usually I don't throw anybody under the bus like I did the Pacers before this game, but I think it worked. The reverse jinx to get the basketball gods to go against me and put the Pacers way up on OKC here in Game 6. Again, we're going to have Valkyries after this. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm going to do play-by-play of both, not at the same time. We're going to hop back and forth. And so with that being said, let me pull up on the laptop the Valkyries game. It is currently in the pregame show, and we'll catch up to that later. Real quick, in my back screen here, crew chief Zach Zarba, he's all right. Tony Brothers, you already saw him mess up a challenge. He's just fallen out of my top 10. It's nothing bad against his rapport with the players. It's that he needs glasses now. He's one of the three blind mice now. David Guthrie is very mid, and I would actually rank him. Well, Tony Brothers now it just misses a lot, so I've got David Guthrie by default over Tony Brothers. But this is top 15, so you got the 11th best ref, and then the 15th and the 14th best ref, in my opinion, on this game. Sadly, but luckily it's not the Warriors because. Doesn't really matter to me. Now, box score of this one. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. We need to refresh. It's Thursday, right? Halftime. There it is. Oh, we got, 64-42. I said on Instagram, in my opinion, I said TJ McConnell, he and Pascal are the only ones that are, built for the finals. But Tyrese Halliburton has stepped up tonight. He's shooting shots. He should do this all the time. Shoot your shot, man. 4 for 9, 3 for 5. There you go. 12 points in the first half. And TJ and Pascal playing great. So that's what we got with that game, and we'll come back to the Valkyries. And the moment we go all in on the Valkyries, I'll change the title and the thumbnail. But for now, the thumbnail has Caitlin and Carla and McConnell and Shay. And the other thing is our Discord is finally available. So our Discord is finally available. The only problem is it's kind of many steps to log in, but that's okay. It's on this platform called WAP, and it's just kind of necessary to do that. So you can get a 3-day free trial. 3-day free trial. And there you go. Boom. Let me make sure the link actually works. Oh, yeah, it works. Now, there's a free version as well, but I figure 3-day free trial, might as well go with that. But, if there's a if you want to go with the free version, then just ask. Okay. Discord server 3-day free trial. And here is an example of the Discord server. Here it is. Discord server right here. I need to test the free version though. But yeah. We've got the NBA feed and we got the Warriors feed, the Bay feed because it's a Golden Gate Bridge. But the Bay feed has, wow, this is mark as red. Go all the way down. Little Caitlin Clark view there from Chase Center. We'll tip that off in 5 minutes. So I need to test. I need to test that because I need to test the free version because I haven't tested the free version yet. Just need to make sure it works. Discord free. All right. I'm going to try this out. Oh, what the heck? Oh. It's funny. Already found a bug. WAP.com, Discord free. WAP is good, and then it sucks in certain areas. And show. Yay. I think that works. I'm not sure. There it is. Free one-time purchase. Click on that. Nothing happens. Oh, great. Lovely. Edit your WAPs. Oh, edit benefits. Okay, shit. Damn. WAP is difficult, man. It's difficult. WAP.com. Oh, where was I doing that? So we're going to wait until, what you call it? We're going to wait until the Valkyries game starts. Where's my WAP? Oh, there's a get access there. Okay, that works. WAP.com. I need to log in. Oh boy. Oh, I cannot stand Stephen A. Smith. Shut up. Okay, there we go. All posts, join Discord, integrations, no. WAP.com, Discord free. I found out the easiest way to edit is to go straight to the store page, which is, I guess it's okay, but I don't know. Edit your WAPs. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, man. It's confusing. Manage pricing. It's free. What the heck? Get access, edit benefits, frequently asked questions. Okay, it should work. Click on that. Doesn't work. Wow. You know what? I honestly think it's the browser. Your Discord accounts. Oh, your Discord accounts. Oh, okay. Shit. Discord account am I using? I need to log out. This is confusing. Home. Dashboard. Dashboard. How the heck do you log out? I don't know. WAP.com. Dashboard. Super annoying. There we are. You gotta click on the 3 dots. Horrible. Man. Okay, let's see. Log into WAP with you. No, nobody's there. So you get WAP.com. Let's Go Warriors Discord free. Get access. It worked. Woohoo. Did it work? Did it work? Verify your email. All right. Let's go verify my email. What's your name? Pick your username. Birthday. What we can do when we do it together. We bring the sharpest minds in tech to your team, so you can put something amazing into the world. Upload image, I guess. No, let's just put that guy. Avatar. WAP. And then you got to click on the Discord thingy. Did it work? Wow. This is very frustrating. Notifications? No. In Illinois, the views are worth the climb. Plan your getaway to Illinois, the middle of everything. Man, maybe I have to send messages to people. Man, WAP is disappointing. So disappointing. What is going on? Guess I just gotta type it in. 3 members. Oh, they're all me. Here's what you get. I already did that. Did it work? No, didn't work. Search videos, no. Whew, I cannot even get a keyboard. Refresh. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I will do the Valkyries just because I'm excited with Caitlin there. Kayla Thornton for 3. 3-ball good, Kayla Thornton. Valk's up 3 early. And KPIX forgot to update the score again. Wow. It's stuck on 0-0. Take a peek at OKC game and Indiana. I'm rooting for the Pacers. All right, they go inside. The pass by Carla's too strong. Right at Monique's feet and bounces out of bounds. Actually, Indiana has 2 points already, so I wasn't looking when they must have won the tip. Caitlin, right side hesitation dribble. It's got Kayla on her. Goes inside. Foul. We know the center. I just can't remember her name. Her name is Boston. Now I remember it. It's coming back to me. Friday, June 7th. What? View game details. Box score. Lou Dort for 3, missed it. I'm going to do play-by-play of 2 games at once. I have no idea what happened, but looked like there was a violation on Indiana. So Veronica's going to bring it up on Lexi Hull, I think that was. Yeah. She and Cunningham look exactly the same from a distance. 3-ball Carla, no good. Monique, put back. Layup. Lay in. Monique Billings. And the scoreboard's slow again. Stuck at 3-2. It should be 5-2. Horrendous. It gets updated now. Eons later. Let me see if it's better to log into WAP on a desktop, which is sad. And it forces me to log out of Discord. Sucks, bro. How do you even log out? I don't know how to log out on the browser. There it is. Log out of that. Sucks, bro. Get out of here. Maybe you need to be logged out of... Oh, you got to go to claim access. Okay, let me log out of WAP. Shit. This sucks, man. I'm so disappointed with WAP, although it doesn't affect you guys that much. But man, I feel like the extra 7% that I save on the revenue is not even worth it. It's so bad. I don't even know how to log out. We got a timeout at Chase Center, I think. I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Shit. This is bad. Profile. Log out. It's under profile. Who invented this shit? This is so bad. Sign into WAP. Free Discord access, then you get, so you got to go back to the frickin', what? Oh, your Discord accounts. No. What the fuck? You got to go back to the desktop version of WAP to make this work. It's sad. I should try the mobile app though. This is bad. Very disappointing. Not very helpful considering need to get people hooked into this. How is my password wrong? Oh, I typed in the wrong email. Authorize, but never works on Discord. I mean, on desktop. Connecting, claim access, linking failed. Wow. This is what it would look like if you could claim roles for your Discord. This is bad. Failed. Man, that sucks. 24-point lead Pacers. After this, I want to talk about, or maybe at halftime of the Valkyries game, I'm going to talk about the latest and greatest on different trades and stuff. I learned some more today thanks to Yossi Gozlan. All right, Valkyries game. We're up 7-2. Clark gets around a screen, but Monique is there. She's pretty passive to start out. She's going to save the gunslinging for later. 3-ball missed by, I don't know who that is, their wing. I got to look at the box score at some point and see who these people are. That must have been Monique for 3 up top, no good. And out of bounds on Lexi Hull. She and Caitlin could not grab it. That was Natasha Howard had missed the 3. Baseline inbound, Veronica coming up. Kayla left wing. Handoff to V. V goes left side on Lexi, blocked by Boston. That's what Boston could do. Clark on the run. Kayla keeps her in front. She throws it inside. Bucket good. Howard inside. Nice find. Number 6, right? Howard. Well, what was that? And we miss a shot. Yeah, number 6. And they're probably going to score here. Scored again. Natasha Howard inside. Who got that one? Caitlin with the assist, I bet. Caitlin has 2 assists. It's well balanced. Lexi has an assist. Could have been one of them. Inside, jumper over Clark, no good by KT. Clark brings it up. KT trying to shed that screen. Caitlin to the left. Another great inside pass to Boston, and those entry passes by Clark are just killing us. We're down by 1, though, as they score 6 straight. Up top, Billings. Handoff V. V and Hull. Gets a screen. Left side, she was open, but then she kicked it right back out to Carla, who hits KT corner 3, way off. Caitlin rebound. She's on the run again. Pops it. Uh-oh. In and out. That was a bomb. That was beyond NBA level. That was Steph Curry range. Carla might have been bumped. Yep. Monique got bumped by Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey actually fouled Carla first and then ran into the Monique screen, and they called that one. 8-7, Indiana Fever over the Valkyries. 5:17 to go. Tip Hayes is in for Carla, and she goes to V up top. V turns the corner, but beautiful reverse layup. I thought Boston was going to block it. She did not, but the reverse missed it. Unfortunately, Sophie Cunningham's in there. Caitlin, pick and roll to Boston, inside, kick it back out. Lexi hole 3, splash, but 3 seconds on Boston. 3 in a key. What's the score of Indiana? Oh, they're up 26. Keeping it up. Veronica brings it up on Sophie with the right leg. No, that's Lexi. Sophie's in the corner now. They switch. KT on hold, drives. Euro step, wrap around, no good off the rim. She's got her own rebound. Lost the ball, and it bounced right off of Hull. Sophie brings it up. Looking for Caitlin. Uh-oh. Goes around a curl. Good stop by Amahir. Caitlin and Amahir, isolated right side. Gets a bump, tosses it up, complains about a call, nothing there. And it's Lexi Hull from the offensive rebound, reload 3, good. We're down 11-7, just like that. 9 straight unanswered. Monique looking for V. Does not make a good cut. Way too wide on the split. V finds the ball in the corner. Attacks. Kick it. KT for 3. Corner 3, no good. Caitlin got it. She's on the run again. V's got to stay in front. Entry past Aaliyah Boston. Too strong for Monique. We have no answer for Aaliyah Boston, and we can't go zone because they've got Caitlin. So we're behind the 8 ball. 13-7. Good inside out strategy by the Fever. Tip Hayes drives and stops. Back out to V. 7 on the shot clock. She's just going to go one-on-one. Fadeaway 3, no good. And it's Sophie with the rebound, fouled by Monique or Kayla, take your pick. And we have nobody there to guard Aaliyah Boston. This is going to be a tough night, especially when you got the best passer in the league doing these incredible entry passes. So, okay, so we've got Chloe Bibby in and Kate Martin. Can Chloe Bibby guard Aaliyah Boston? I don't know. Let's hope so. Still smaller than Aaliyah, who has the ball up top looking for Clark. Got that dribble handoff between the legs 2 times. Nothing there on the switch with Chloe. Spins around Chloe. Emma here with the help block. Great job by Emma here. We got 5 on 4. Kate finds V. Open 3, 5 on 4. Missed it. Boston rebound. We got to get back. And Mitchell looking around, gets it to Clark, left side V. Caitlin. Screen flare. Kick it to Hull. Post up Boston. Let's see what Chloe can do. She held her ground. No call. Fadeaway brick. Great job by Chloe Bibby. She's going to play a big role if she can keep doing that tonight. Chloe Bibby for 3. Brick. Back rimmed it. Here comes Sophie. Kick it to Clark. Oh, boy. Get Sophie back in the paint. Kick it back out to Kelsey. Blocked by Emma here, but it's a foul on the ground on the drive. 1:59 to go. We're down 13-7. Your account is already being used by another account. What? Oh, disconnect your Discord from the other account. Shit. Okay. I gotta log out again. Free throw line for Kelsey Mitchell, by the way. I know what I did wrong. Shit. Oh, I see. Left side, Carla. And it's a foul on number 51. Who's 51? Sydney Colson? Yep. Their backup point. Oh, man, we're down 14-7 now. Carla, handoff. Emma here. Pops a 2, no good. Short. Here comes Kelsey. He's going to turn Kate Martin. Gets fouled. Go to the line, and that explains the 14-7 score, which means she's going to hit this free throw. Got spoiled there. Here, whoops. Menu. This is super confusing, man. What? Oh, shit. Oh, my God, dude. Wow. Okay, I see. Wow. This is nuts. All right, we're down 16-9. I guess we scored 2 more points. I don't recall where that was. This WAP thing is killing me, man. Well, we'll just sign up people for the 3-day trial, and I'll fix it later. Man, this is upsetting. Emma here gets fouled. Good drive. Oh, it was a pick and roll to Emma here, and then tic-tac-toe down to Chloe Bibby. I like Chloe Bibby so far. Solid player. And we score. It's a 2. I didn't see it. My fault. Too worried about this WAP thing. Man, I had no idea setting up a Discord was this difficult. It shouldn't be this hard, man. Colson for 3. Got it. Corner 3 over Kate Martin. Carlos bringing it up with 28 seconds left. 6-second differential. So the shot clock is now at 17. Chloe Bibby, pick and roll Emma here. Dangerous pass back inside. Foul on Lexi Hall. I believe it's on Lexi Hall. I'm not sure. She's got 1 foul, and Boston's got no fouls. So, yeah. Oh, number 12. Maybe it was on number 12, who is – oh, Dantas. Yeah. Nope, it was on Hall. I remember Dantas. Emma here will go to the line. We're down 21-11 already. Man, this is a tough squad because just Boston's ability to finish. Monique Billings coming in. Take out, I bet, Chloe Bibby, I would assume. I think you'd want to flip-flop it now if you're Natalie Nakase. Just have Chloe Bibby guard Boston whenever Boston comes in. Looks like that's what we're doing. Emma here misses the free throw. Rebound, Sophie. Bring it up, Colson against Carla. And we're going to blitz. We're going to blitz Colson. Monique does. I guess Monique's in a zone. I'm not quite sure. 3-ball, no good. Long rebound, Sophie. Kick it back out. 3-ball, Howard at the, or Mitchell at the buzzer, no good. So Valkyries down 21-11 or 21-12 early on. That sucks. (21-12) end Q1. Oh yeah, no worries on the Discord. No, I mean, you guys are fine. All blue wrenchers are fine. Your Discord access has not changed. I just mean the only thing not working is the free access. Not working perfectly. All right, we can end the poll. I mean, yeah. Somebody predicted end of Q1. All right. This whole time, I've been showing you the Discord server. Oops. I meant to show you the box score right here. There we go. And take away that one and put this one on. Indiana Fever. We should put Fever. 21-12, end of Q1. Meanwhile, over at Gamebridge Fieldhouse, it's an offensive foul on Tony Bradley against Isaiah. Oh, Isaiah shoved him in the back. I don't know. Didn't see the whole play. I'm just tuning in late. And then he knocks him again. We got a timeout. What's the score, ABC? Come on, nationally televised dudes. It's definitely not that score. So I don't know. 73-51, they maintain a 20-point lead. How's Tyrese doing? 14. He was, what, 4 for 9 or 5 for 9? Yeah, a little bit off second half. Siakam 13 and 10. McConnell 8, 5 and 4, 5 rebounds. Cool. I'm going to have to do a tutorial on how to sign up for the damn Discord. Man. So let me see what I can do here. Oh, here we go. Your WAPs. Connect account. That page doesn't exist. Horrible. All right. Second quarter. Sophie right side. Entry pass. Back out to Sophie. 3-ball. Good. Splash. Golly. What a pickup. She's a great pickup. And Carla splits the defense and gets tripped. Nice move by Carla, per usual. She's got skills. Becoming my favorite player. Just because she's, she's smaller, 5'9", and how do I disconnect this? Write a review, manage membership, leave WAP. Maybe this will work. Wow, I'm going to have to do a how-to tutorial. It sucks. Well, missed a free throw, and luckily they gave the ball to us on the rebound. So, they did a nice give and go between Amahir and Carla earlier on the side inbound that I missed because I was pissed off at WAP. We're down by 10, though. Indiana, the Fever they're a scoring machine. So that's the problem. And it all starts obviously with Caitlin Clark. Tip Hayes, screen by Chloe, great screen, out to Carla, nice dribble drive, floater, good, beautiful. Carla, Caitlin Clark, 94 feet, touchdown pass, but Howard was too far under the rim. Kayla goes 94 feet and gets fouled by number 12, and number 12 got hit in the face in the process. I think it's Dantas. Yeah. Demiris. Is it Demiris? I don't know. D. Dantas. Meanwhile, at Gamebridge, let me check in as we get KT to the line. TJ McConnell over dribbled, and it'll be a jump ball. TJ versus either Isaiah Joe or Wallace. He better hope it's Isaiah Joe. Looks like it's Isaiah Joe. What's the score anyways? Don't know. Kayla Thornton misses a free throw. One more coming up. We're down 8 at Chase Center. Aaliyah Boston back in. She scores every single time she gets the ball inside, and she gets the ball inside a lot because it's being fed by Caitlin. Kayla Thornton, second free throw is good. All right, Chloe Bibby. Time to show me some Supergirl strength against Aaliyah Boston. Up top, Aaliyah. Handoff, Caitlin against Tip Hayes. That's a good matchup. Handoff. Back to Caitlin. It's switched on Carla. Another great entry pass by Caitlin. Kick it to Sophie. Corner three, splash. Man, what are the Fever shooting? It's insane. Beware. These are going to be insane numbers. Chloe Bibby, right side. Finds Carla. Goes left. Aaliyah helps. Back out. Chloe Bibby, line drive three. Nice. 10 for 22. It feels like way better than that, but okay. We're down 7, which is actually really good considering. Caitlin Clark, right side. Wow, a sling pass to the opposite corner. Extra pass. Sophie, 3, no good. Tip by Chloe Bibby to Kate. Kate outlet to Carla. Carla attacks over Clark. Good. Lefty lay over Caitlin Clark from the right side. That's beautiful. Man, Brandon Pajemski's up. Courtside, same seat right next to Joe Lacob. Caitlin and Tip, we're down by 2. And it's a foul by Chloe Bibby on the screen by Sophie. Sophie fell down, picks herself back up. And Fever ball. Oh, look at Carla. Lefty lay, banker. That is so hard to do when you're right-handed coming down the right side. Caitlin and Tip. Oh, what an entry pass. Incredible entry pass as we kind of had to double Caitlin. She found, I think it was Howard on the cut. Man, Howard is athletic. Bibby over to Kate Martin. Attacks Sophie. Got a fadeaway. You got it. Kate Martin, one leg fadeaway against the taller Sophie. And then Caitlin, another 94-foot touchdown pass. Sophie saves it right to Boston under the hoop. Bucket good. Man, she's a living fast break. And then Carla turns the corner on Caitlin. Credit somebody with the screen. I think Chloe. They come right back. Colson, 94 feet. Kick spray. Sophie missed it. She must be tired. Rebound, Kayla. Oh, back and forth. We're only down 5. What a game. 3 ball, Chloe. Too hard. No, that was Kate Martin. My fault. Actually, Chloe Bibby is like a bigger version of Kate Martin. And then on the rebound outlet, foul on KT again. Let's check her fouls. 3 fouls. That's why she is smirking. Oh, that could have been a foul. They're showing the replay of Carla turning the corner. She got fouled by Aaliyah Boston. For some reason, Natalie took her out. Maybe she just needed a rest. Clark against Tip Hayes. Screen, flare, entry pass again. The roll by Howard. It's just unstoppable because what are you going to do? I think maybe you just go box and one. They're still going to set those screens, but maybe just go box and one. V back up top. Kayla stays in the game, pops a 3. Aaliyah Boston left her open. We're down by 4. Pods is still standing. Caitlin, in and out dribble. Fade away 3, no good. Rebound Martin. This is such fast paced. It's awesome. Left side Tip Hayes. Man, Caitlin Clark single-handedly making this the most exciting game I've seen, honestly, since maybe when the Pacers came back in game 1. This is incredible. This is really exciting. Like there's Mike Dunleavy also. And was that Festus? I'm not quite sure. We got a timeout over there at Chase Center. 33-29. What a game. What an incredible game. Fever. 33-29. Q2 513. That's a bad 3 by Clark. I don't think it's really bad. If you say that, you have to say that with Steph, which you do. Noberto. All right, let me look back at Game Bridge. We got, what's the score here? 24-point lead. Make that 27. Siakam just hit a 3 up top. She can't guard Carla. That's true. She does. She does not guard Carla very well. Roberto. Good ball movement by OKC on this one. Lou Dort for 3. Wow. He hit it. I'm still trying to fix my WAP as we're doing this. Sorry. Oh, wow. I feel bad. I have no idea how to fix it, honestly. Obi Toppin for 3. Oh, my Gmail now having problems. Man. Obi missed it. Oh, would have blew the roof off, but they got an offensive rebound. Ben Shepherd at the buzzer. Oh, they take a 30-point lead. 3-0-point lead. Oh, man. Connected accounts. There we go. Unleak account. There we go. I think it's going to work, Bruce. I think it's going to work. Now I got to log out again. Wow. WAP is new, but it is definitely still getting there. But I have no choice. I have no choice. WAP.com, Discord free. The only thing I can recommend now is when you sign up for the Discord, either the free way or whatever way you want, you have got to do this on the desktop. Let me check how I'm logged in. Oh, cool. All right, so I'm logged in as my test one, get access, connect account, scroll down, authorize. Come on, baby, work. Connecting to Discord, claim access. It worked. We're in business, guys. Please check your email to verify your account and keep your current username. Come on. Oops, the Valkyries game is back on. Right side, Veronica. In the middle, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Come on, Talbot. Oh, no. Driving into trouble. Air ball. But it's a rebound by Colson. Caitlin brings it up. On V. Goes right. Turns the corner. Oh, she used our own person against us. As Aaliyah Boston did. Was just stand there. And yet. And Tip Hayes. Oh, nice scoop, but missed it. And that'll be, who's that? Howard? Yeah. Hand off to Caitlin. Entry pass to Leah. Foul on Talbot. Dang it. Another incredible entry pass. Membership canceled? What? Membership canceled. Resend email. Keep your current username. What is my username? Oh, verify email address for Discord. Gotcha. What? Oh my God. Add friend, resend email. Okay. Yay! It worked, my friends. The Discord is now working. It just takes a little bit of, you have to log into WAP on desktop and it works. But Blue Wrenchers, you don't have to do anything. Kason Wallace bucket. We got Chloe Bibby checking in for Monique again, which is good because she's doing better than Monique against Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah just, she's actually pretty quick on her feet, and then her ability to seal. So you have to be like extra quick on your feet, and Chloe is better than Monique. Caitlin against Tip Hayes. In and out dribble. Tip Hayes stays in front. Way to go, Tip. Out to Boston. Chloe backs up. Handoff. Good reach in by Tip. Tip stays on Caitlin. Caitlin and Aaliyah. Two-man game. Inside. Aaliyah. Elbow. Jumper. No good. Good defense. Rebound. Kate. Martin. Out to V. Right side. Sets it back to Kate. Up top. Looking for Chloe. Nothing there. Over to Talbot. Spinning. Over to Tip. For three. Late shot clock. No good. Well, there was 10 on the clock, so maybe she could have worked it around one more time. Caitlin screened by Howard. Talbot picks her up. Clark step back three. Way off. Now that's a bad shot. V outlet. Chloe Bibby for three. Got it. Oh, Chloe Bibby can shoot. Well, what? How did we not? Wow. How did she not get picked up as a free agent? Chloe Bibby is unbelievable. We're down by three. Caitlin and Tip. And Talbot blitzes. Nice. Over to Aaliyah. Over to Sophie. No, that's Lexi. Lexi attacks. Over to Kelsey Mitchell. Attacks good over Veronica. Well, that's a matchup you need to win, Veronica. I've rarely criticized Burton, but I hope that's the only one we see from Mitchell. Out to Kate Martin. Tip cuts. Now Talbot and gets the switch, but nothing there. Chloe and Aaliyah over to tip, handoff. Nice swing packs back to Chloe. Oh, her line drive release ends up with the front rimming it and hitting the back top of the backboard out of bounds. But nice ball movement, man. We're really playing. We're playing the Fever really tough. This is impressive. We're down 5. We'll take another timeout. 1:47 to go. Oh, so OKC brought in their garbage team. Impressive performance by Indiana in both games, but the Pacers, I mean, mainly. Wow, down by a 31-point game. Wow, why didn't Aaron Wiggins shoot that one? Kenrich will shoot it. Got it. Timeout, Carlisle. And he yells at his team for not moving their feet enough. So we got multiple timeouts here. So yeah, everybody go get your 3-day free trial. You're going to love it. WAP.com. Let's Go Warriors. Discord VIP. I think that's right. Let me make sure about that. Oh, here's the link. I already did it earlier. Yeah. Yep. 3-day free trial. It's a no-brainer, my friends. No-brainer. Go check it out, and you'll know what I mean. Since we got 2 commercials going on simultaneously, let's go take a peek at our wonderful Discord. Check out the Bay Area feed. And, Pacers are the 5th team and to lead at the end. Okay. Celtics plus 30 against Warriors, 1964. What else? You don't wave the white flag. You just wave it. You don't wave it. Brett. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm an OCD journalist, man. You got to spell right. Oh, so I guess Caitlin missed her first 6 shots. Who's that? I can barely read that. And I don't even know who those people are. Who is Malik Mustafa, Curtis Robinson, and Kalia Davis? Who are those people? Oh, 49ers. Oops. Play good football and I'll get to know you better. So that's okay. Pretty good content there. Did anybody say anything in the VIP commentary? Bruce, you gotta go vote. No votes. Everybody go vote. Can I link to this? Copy message link. Go vote. Come on, you guys. Hello. Bruce. Actually, anybody can vote. But you can also comment. Shivansh. Go vote. What's up? Go now. Caitlin brings it up. On Talbot, double by V. That means Lexi Hall's wide open. Missed it. Back rim. Carla rebound. Outlet Veronica right side. Carla sets a flare screen or ghost screen. The other night, I forgot. Oh, by the way, Blue Wrenchers, again, since you guys are joining late, FYI, Blue Wrenchers need not re-register for Discord. i.e., don't do anything. It's all good. You guys are just a special group. Now, I would like to get everybody's email. So if I don't have your email, please let me know. I don't think I have Pinky's email. Please email me your email. rich@letsgowarriors.com. So I have it. At the very least, got to get some people's emails for later, because there's going to be some cool things coming up. All right, we're down by 3, as someone must have hit free throws. I don't remember. My fault. Aaliyah Boston posting up Chloe Bibby. The old school. Oh, push shot good. And she stares at Bibby. Walking the thin line of a taunt there. Aaliyah Boston. 18 seconds left. We're down 5 to the freaking Fever, who are surprisingly 6-5. They must have a tough schedule. Oh, and they had Clark was injured. 8, 7. Veronica, left side. Jumper. No good. Oh, foul. Foul. Yeah. I think it's on, was it Mitchell? Yeah. Kelsey Mitchell. We saw plenty of Kelsey Mitchell last summer, when we watched a whole ton of Indiana Fever games. 7.2 left. Veronica to the line. Got to make these. I think that's one of the keys she does, is V has to win her matchup against Kelsey Mitchell tonight. We need that so badly. And V hits the second. Reliable. Look out. Here comes Caitlin. Oh, boy. 5, 4. Oh, boy. She goes behind the back. She throws it to Aaliyah Boston for 3 at the buzzer. Got it. Swish. Damn. They can score. They're so good. Fever 44-38. Halftime. Oh, man. That's crazy. So, we have 11 concurrents right now. Oh, I forgot to show comments on stage. Go ahead. Somebody comment something. You'll see it in the bottom right-hand corner. I felt bad election night. Here's another vote. So this is the same vote on. So according to Yossi Gozlan, he thinks the Warriors should sign and trade JK for somebody half of his salary, but then you can open up the non-taxpayer mid-level to get somebody else, right? So the question is, obviously, would you trade? Would you split up JK into 2 parts? So Kuminga and salary cap stuff at halftime of GSV. That's what we're doing right now. So let's start the poll. Would you trade JK for 2 players at about 15 to 17 million each, which will keep us under the tax? Yes, no, I don't know, maybe abstain. And let me check and see if anybody voted on Discord. It'd be nice if somebody voted on Discord just to get the thing going. Did you guys vote? Let me see. Up to VIP commentary. 2 votes. Yay. Show results. Yes, we need more. Oh, somebody. Oh, it's even. It's even. Interesting. I would vote no. So I'm going to go onto Discord and I am going to vote no. There's my vote. Because here's why. Let's just go to BKRef. First of all, let's Google it. And it's BKRef, BKRef.com. Let's just go to BKRef.com. Oh, yeah, BKRef.com salaries. There it is. And here are the player contracts, right? Let's make sure we're looking at this column. Let's sort. Steph Curry, again, paid the most. But, I mean, look, let's go look at 15 million through 17 million. Like, does anybody jump off the page for you? I just like what? Kevin Huerter? Nah. I mean, if you want a good player, a good shooter like Clay or Kevin Huerter, it's going to cost you 17 million. I mean, why not just the only guy I would really want, honestly, is and Naz Reid, he's going to be out of the price range. This is going to be 19 million. Like Dorian Finney-Smith, like, nah. And I don't think Orlando wants to get rid of Jonathan Isaac. I mean, if it was Jonathan Isaac and a shooter, if it was, maybe I should ask you guys that. But the yeses are 50%. Interesting. I mean, it depends on the player, but I would do it if it was Jonathan Isaac and Sam Hauser somehow. I don't know how you would do that, but the salaries match. Give me Jonathan Isaac and Sam Hauser, then okay. Deni Avdija, maybe. I've always liked him, but whew, man, Obi Toppin's not going anywhere. They would never trade him. I guess there's a Jordan Clarkson, but then he's a liability on defense. I know there's people that like Herb Jones. I guess maybe that's why. Austin Reaves. Okay. I mean, I guess there's some good choices in here. But you better get me a shooter and a defender. You better get me a shooter and a defender if we're doing that. But what do you guys think? It depends on who those two players are, yeah. However, what we have not looked at, but so I want to name some names and some guys at the 15 to 17 million or so level that are intriguing. Herb Jones, Deni Avdija, Gafford, although I would get Gafford only if you're getting rid of Looney. Jonathan Isaac. Okongwu's more of a Draymond type. We're good for now. Naz Reid cannot be put on that list. Neither can Paulo. DFS. I guess Max Strus. But it depends on the combination. Grayson Allen is pretty. He's not bad, offense and defense. Keldon Johnson, doesn't shoot well enough. Kevin is a little too pricey. So let's keep it around 15, 16 mil. PJ, I guess. There's some good names, but you better get me back a shooter and a defender. Obi's not going anywhere. Corey Kispert, heck nah. He's just not good enough, in my opinion. Austin Reaves. Then again, why would the Lakers do that? And so on and so forth. Josh Green is a little too short for my taste, especially if you can go and get a Herb Jones. Grant Williams, no way. Bobby Portis obviously is a consideration. That's on our Discord, actually. I guess Kelly Olynyk, if you're not bringing back Looney. I guess there are some choices here. That's why they got Kobe White in there. I would not want Kobe White. I think he's too small. And just not as good of a knockdown shooter. Dante's a little too wild for me, so I'm going to pass. And I don't think Jabari can be done because you're signing and trading with Houston, and they cannot be at the first apron. So I already counted him out. And that's about it. Now, we haven't looked at the 30 millions, the 25 millions, the 28 millions. So let's take a look at that. And this is where guys making around 25 for a straight up trade in February. Now the risk is maybe they won't be available in February. Okay, I get that. Oh, luckily, wait, are they still at halftime? Let's check. Yeah. So if I did any play-by-play by accident, I don't know. I'm just all over the place right now, but apologize for that. But we are still talking about guys around 25 million for this for next season, which is RJ Barrett, no thanks. Derrick White, maybe, yeah, maybe I'd do that. Derrick White straight up. Andrew Wiggins, obviously, yes. Anthony Simons, no. 30 is a little too rich at that point, I think. Got to keep it under 27 million, I would say. Tobias, no. John Collins, no. Nick Claxton, 25 million. Like, if I'm getting Nick Claxton at 25 million, why wouldn't I just go and get freaking Derrick White or Andrew Wiggins? Trey Murphy, obviously, 25 million is a consideration, but I just think, you know, I like Wiggs better for that, honestly. And Mikal Bridges, that would be a weird one. Unless New York is flailing at that point and they need offense. Jaden McDaniels, I don't see Minnesota parting with him. DeMar, no, we'd never do that. Jaren Jackson is going to get an extension. DeAndre Hunter, I guess. So, man, those are nice ones. Derrick White, Andrew Wiggins, and Trey Murphy are all ones who I'd rather have than and I would just want Wiggins back. I don't know. It's a tough one, guys. I think it's better to keep higher salaries overall. So I'm going to go 51% in favor of keeping JK. I prefer keeping bigger chips. So I'll keep JK. And wheel and deal in February. The problem is I could be dead wrong. And then we're actually trading JK out to get two non-taxpayer mid-level guys. So you can spin the wheel on that one. It would add some depth. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go look at cap sheets. Warriors. Man, I think everybody can step up here. You know, we don't need two extra players. We just need one extra player. So I'm gonna slide more towards 67% now to keep JK. Maybe 75, 80%. I'm sliding more to 75, 80% now because I think we have enough players. Like core players. Like Moses is core. Buddy is core. Brandon is core. And these guys are good off the bench. So we're good, man. We're keeping JK. Final answer. How about you? You change your mind now? Anybody want to change your mind? Prime has a short man and a very tall woman. I don't even know what that means. Yeah. So what do you think now? Now that I've said that, I don't think we need two more players, man. We don't need two more players. We're good. We need one player at 27 million or so. Is it JK? Is it Andrew Wiggins? Is it Derrick White? Would you rather have Derrick White or Andrew Wiggins, Shivansh? That's an interesting one. I'm going to go with Wiggs, man. That's an interesting one. Would you rather have Derrick White or Andrew Wiggins? Let's just go straight up vote, man. No waffling on this one. You know, I'm a Andrew guy. I'm going to go with Andrew. Oh, you'd rather have White. Wow. He is a better shooter. Slightly better defender. I wouldn't say that over the mercurial stuff, but what about now being fourth fiddle behind Jimmy? I say the mercurialness goes away. Yeah. Wiggs is a way better. I wouldn't say Wiggs is way better. I would actually say Derrick is slightly better than Wiggs, just in terms of point of attack. But Wiggs recovers on the point of attack. Regardless, like I just think Wiggs is more athletic, period. So I'm gonna go with Wiggs. And White does have the most blocks as a guard. And I'm gonna vote for Wiggs in terms of like the mercurialness, the mercuriality. Is that a word? Mercuriality. We have pods already. Well, sorry, pods. If we get Wiggs back for JK, bro. Pods is coming off the bench, man. But it's a good guy off the bench. So I'll give him that. This is 2025. Wiggs is a way better defender in 2022. Really? All right. Carla, right side. Monique, handoff. Oh, I guess we're going to go with Monique. Carla attacks. Kick spray. KT3. Got it. Yeah, Carla. My fave. Carla has grown on me. Carla, how many assists? She's got 4 assists. Carla. And Caitlin sets a pick for Boston, although it wasn't a great pick. Talbot helps. Great help. Out to Hull. Shoots a 2. In and out. And it's off of Monique. You got to get those rebounds, Monique. I know it's Aaliyah Boston, but she does that 2 more times. I'm sorry. I want Bibby back. No offense. I love you, but any other assignment, I'm cool with it. Clark for 3. Oh, Monique fouled her. Did it fall? No, I think it was missed. I just saw Monique crash into Caitlin. I mean, that's a dangerous play. That could be a flagrant. It's a bit of a reckless closeout, in my opinion. In fact, I think Caitlin got a little Charlie horsed on that one. And they're not even going to review it, but she made the free throw, so we're down 4. Wiggs is a shell of a shell? Really? What? You're kidding me. All right. Now, Monique, air ball. Here comes Caitlin. Carla meets her. So does Monique. Aaliyah with the... Oh, Monique's going to blitz Caitlin. And they recover. Another entry pass. A bad one by Caitlin that time. Oh, but Monique's touchdown pass to Carla, was way out of bounds. And she had to leap over the cameraman. Super athletic, Carla. And it looks like she just survived like an incredible jump. Boy, it's good to be young. I don't know how Carla survived that leap over the cameraman and like the whole first section. It was insane. Kelsey Mitchell does what Kelsey Mitchell does, which is shoot a jumper. 2-pointer good. We're down 8. Veronica against Lexi. Back up top, Carla. Entry pass to swing it 2 times. Veronica for 3, way off. Rebound Hull. Here she comes. And good job by Carla to stay in front. Man, Carla's playing well. Handoff. Kelsey Mitchell, pop a 3 over Billings. No good. We got lucky, but Boston got the rebound. Reload to Kelsey. No good. Another rebound for Howard. Fouled by Kayla. That's her 4th foul. So she's going to come out. KT been lifting weights. She's got guns. She's going to argue about that, but nah, I think she fouled. And Natalie is waiting for an iPad review, or she's going to keep Kayla in there. Finally gets Emma here off the bench. If Kayla gets a foul here, Natalie, that's your fault. And it's going to be a foul on Carla trying to take a charge on a drive by I don't know. We'll see who's at the line. Oh, that's Natasha Howard. Carla was moving. Nice try to get the charge, but Carla was moving, and Howard to go to the line. Already 10 points, averaging 11.5. Meanwhile, at Gamebridge, they're going to win by 17 points. So game 7 coming up. There will be a game 7. Indiana Fever now up by 11, just like that. Carla late will bring it up. And it gets a screen. Now it's her and Caitlin. Kick it. Talbot in the corner. Over to Veronica. Ghost screen. V attacks. Talbot swings it to Carla. Shoots a 3. No good. Rebound Boston. Brings it up herself. Oh my. She's going to go 94 feet. She does, but she turns around. Handoff Clark. Back to Boston. Fake. Kick it back out. Back in. Talbot steals an entry pass. Yay. Way to go, Stephanie. Cross court to V. V attacks. Short. She went a little bit too far under. Now she's got to hustle back. Kelsey Mitchell. And over dribbles. Steal by Talbot and V. Give it to Talbot. Left side, Tip Hayes brings it up. Hash mark. There's Lexi Hull there. Screen Monique. Almost an illegal screen, but Tip Hayes turns the corner and loses the ball on the reverse layup. That's the thing with Tip, is that she has trouble finishing. Oh, Caitlin from 3. From basically the logo of the Valkyries. That's nuts. Very bad shot. And V, crossover. Attacks Lexi. Reverse layup, way off. Boston out fights Monique for the rebound. Outlet as we go back and forth again. Natasha Howard will slow it down. Want to post up Carla. It's a bad entry pass. Carla raised her hands as if to say, not a foul by me, but there was no whistle. She could have just ran up the court instead of slowed it down. Now we're slowed down. Carla and Lexi. Entry pass Monique. Good catch. Kick it. V for 3. Missed another one. We're shooting blanks. 41 points. Have we scored yet? What was the score at halftime as Caitlin walks it up? 44-38. So 8-3 in the second half. Aaliyah Boston post up. Mid post Monique. Uh-oh. Talbot has to double. And Talbot steals it. But she's got Caitlin in front. We're 3-on-2. Good hustle. Tip Hayes. No, Monique crashes into Lexi Hall. It's a charge. Off the ball even. By the way, good to see Tyrese Halliburton not further injured. I guess they did a great job on the strained calf, which is not easy to do because I can tell you from experience, I literally have a right calf strain myself right now. And it hurts when I run. Like it's fine when I walk. And then when I run, it's like, okay, I better not run. That's crazy. So is Natalie going to, nope, no challenge there. Kelsey on the flare cut. And it's intercepted by Monique. Kate might get the steal. Carla behind the back pass to Kate. Back up top, Chloe Bibby. Over to Tip Hayes. Good job by Lexi Hall to stay in front. Carla late shot clock. Screen Monique. Monique another near bad screen, and then Carla throws it away. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell down the lane, unmolested. Timeout. Carla cannot do those turnovers. And it is going to be 54-41 just like that. .443. All right, bro. What's up, Dean? Oh, Dean, do you want to hop on the live? Let me pull up the Discord as we are on commercial break. There is a poll that we are doing here, Dean. Hope you voted. New comments. Oh, those are my comments. So let me see. Oh, the Cunningham, of course. I know, right? Siobhan, hello. Is anybody else listening to us? That's okay. I'm going to screenshot that. And it's just us 7 Blue Wrenchers. Yep. Yeah, Siobhan, good for you. Keeping JK till the trade deadline track since forever. Siobhan is 2-0 on everybody else on screenshots. And I totally forgot to tweet out the link, so I must do that right now. Yeah, Dean. I can't watch the game. Okay, yeah, so hop on after. Okay. Hold on here. Got to do some screenshots of Shivansh. My guy. Shivansh. Do we have any non-Blue Wrenchers out there that want to, join our Discord? Maybe. I guarantee you'll love it, especially with the 3-day free trial. Oh, no. Carla just dribbled into oblivion but got a foul call. Whew. Sigh of relief. Let me rewatch that one now that I got the laptop. Oh, yeah, she burned Coulson. Got tripped up from behind by Coulson. Actually, dangerous trip. I would review that, honestly. But, yeah, never mind. Carla's okay. She's fine. Tip up top. Screen Emma here. Tip gets into the lane, and she finally makes a layup. Yay! Tip Hayes. Finished. Here comes Kelsey. Carla meets her. It's 0 against 0 on the jerseys. Kelsey Mitchell, number 0 against Carla, number 0. I'm going to get me a number 0 Valkyries jersey, man. I had no idea Carla Late was this good. Lexi Hall attacks Kate, but Kate does a good job. 3 balls, Sydney Colson, no good. Barely. Nearly went in. We're down 11. Kate Martin, handoff Carla. They're in zone, I think. And it's Tip Hayes. Emma here, fake a handoff. Drive on Dantas. Oh, spin! Layup good! What a spin! Yeah, Letitia, Emma here. We're down by 9. Right side, Colson. Carla attacks and nearly fouls her, but doesn't. Wow, kick it to Sophie. Kick it to Dantas for 3, no good. Rebound Tip. Over to Carla. Ooh, nearly backcourt. Be careful of that. Chloe. Handoff. Kate Martin, 3. No, back rimmed it. Colson rebound out to Kelsey. Kelsey Mitchell and Kate Martin this time. Screen Dantas. Good job by Emma here and Kate Martin. 3 ball. Kelsey Mitchell, you know she wants to do that. She hits it. Just surprised Emma here, and there was no need to switch that pick and roll. And just kind of automatically did that. Someone needs to tell Letitia about that. Carla out by the hash mark, out by the logo. Late screen by Kate, and it was Kelsey Mitchell pushing Kate as she set the screen. So it's another foul, and let's check how many fouls on Kelsey Mitchell. 3. Good. Let's foul her out, please. Or sit her down. She's scoring too much. They got so much firepower, man. Carla sits down. Who's in? Veronica. Post up Kate Martin. Fade away. Good! Baseline over Kelsey Mitchell, who had 3 fouls, so she had to kind of hold up. Colson on V. Screen Dantas. Colson on V still. Lexi punches it in and knocked away by Emma here. What great defense. Chloe Bibby, right side. Back up top, Tip. She's got a mismatch. Dantas and Tip. Tip, crossover, kick spray. Emma here doesn't want to shoot it, though. She gets into the lane again. Look at the long legs. She uses like a Kevin Durant long leg step to hit the layup. Beautiful move. Timeout for the substitute Indiana Fever coach, by the way, because Stephanie White has personal reasons and cannot coach her Fever tonight. And that's a timeout by the Fever. And we are now going to remind whoever is on here that's not a Blue Wrench, you guys got to join our Discord, man. And if you have any trouble, anybody having trouble joining our Discord, just email me, rich@letsgowarriors.com. The link is free trial, 3-day free trial. It's on WAP, and that's the issue. WAP is very difficult to understand. However, it's not that hard. You just need to go on a desktop and figure it out. 3-day free trial for the VIP. So you guys go check that out. You're going to love it, especially with the draft coming up and all the rumors of this guy, that guy. Like, there's a lot of chatter, and I just curated so that there's more information than there is chatter. And it's just the ultimate feed especially the searching on the videos. That part's great. And especially tonight, you can go search on all of the videos and you'll find Caitlin Clark ones who has the ball right side step or back, a step back, then a pass inside, fade away Howard, no good. Emma here, another rebound. Over to V, Veronica Burton and Kelsey Mitchell up top setting it. And Chloe's going to set a double pick for Emma here. Fake a handoff, drive right by. Emma here, foul. Foul on Howard. Let's check Howard's fouls. Let's foul them all out. 2 fouls. No, 1 foul on Natasha Howard. What a design play. That's a beautiful play in terms of like set a double pick. And then when Letitia came around the double pick, I'm like, that one's a weird one. And it turned out that, wait, was it? Well, she faked a handoff. So she got the ball and then it was like fake a handoff to Veronica and go straight to the hoop. More long legs, super steps, got fouled. Aaliyah Boston on the bench right now. 1:33 to go. Third quarter. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Lexi Hall rebound. Caitlin will bring it up with the gold shoes. Screen by Sophie and Howard down the lane. Howard, and she jumped into Kate Martin and traveled. Great defense, Kate Martin. Kate Martin is a great defender. Also, Veronica was there to help out. V and Lexi over to Emma here. Fakes everybody out. Another long leg drive, but no good. Went too far under the rim. Now it's 5-on-4. Caitlin Clark tries to turn Tip Hayes. Tip Hayes stays in front. Emma here steals it as she runs back. Not a good pass by Caitlin. She is just loose with the ball. Kate Martin, 3, steps into it. Assist Tip Hayes. Great swing pass. We're down 4. 48 seconds. Man, this is not a good game by Caitlin. Bruce is like, told you so. Caitlin, splits the defense and hits a layup. That's the best offensive play she's had all game. So a bunch of bodies over there setting picks and just split it. Kate Martin against her former teammate. Caitlin goes right hard, but gets help. Oh, fade away one leg. It's good. Kate Martin's feeling it against the former Iowa teammate. I had to think if it was it Iowa State or Iowa, and it was Iowa, right? Oh, Kate Martin deflection. Nope, got it to Lexi. Over to Sophie. 3 ball. No good. Rebound V. 3, 2, 1. Half court. Heave. Oh, short. Veronica with Brandon Pajemski jumping on the sidelines, encouraging her. It is a 4-point game. We caught up. What a game. Incredible game. It's time to change the back screen to the proper one, which is Caitlin. And I have Carla on there. So 0619 end gsv.jpg. You guys ready? Settings, virtual background. Delete that one. Bring in the new one. Boom. Boom shakalaka. NBJ Jam style. Yes, sir. I got to do some tweeting right now, guys. So everybody take a break. Yeah. There it is. Save photo. And we will go here. What a super exciting game, man. Love it. Oops. copy text. Let's put it in the Let's Go Valkyries section.
If you want to clear your phone storage without spending any money, use the cleanup app. With just one tap.
Wow, that's loud. Oh, offensive foul right off the bat. What happened there? Aaliyah Boston, moving screen, way up top for Caitlin on a double pick with Hall. And it's going to be Tip Hayes up top. Now wing to Chloe, back to Tip. Tip one-on-one with Sophie. Step back three. Good! Tip Hayes can do step back threes. Well, I guess you better be able to if you're a guard playing professional ball these days. And now inside pass, terrible pass by Sydney Colson. Kate Martin gets another steal. Here comes V. Crossover, kick it to Kate, attack, met by Colson, out to Emma here, spin on Aaliyah Boston, draws a foul. I did not think that was a foul on Aaliyah Boston, but I'll take it. Good to be here with you guys. I mean, it's been a couple days without you guys, and honestly, miss you guys, and it's always just a blessing to be here with you. All right. Bucket is good. We are down by 2, guys. Down by only 2. Caitlin, Tip. We do extra switches. Now it's Bibby on Caitlin. Caitlin attacks, kick spray. Colson doesn't shoot the 3, drives instead. Banker good. Good move. We're down by 4. They forgot to update the score again. The clock is stuck at 9:01. Horrible. KPIX. They get rid of the screen, the graphics. Emma here. Inside bucket against Boston. Assist Tip Hayes. How many assists Tip Hayes? What a game for Tip. 3 assists. Caitlin crossover on Tip. Stays in front. Double step back. She walked. It's a travel. Brandon Pajemski mocks her. Brandon Pajemski went like this and said that way. Oh, yeah. Wow. Pods. Love it, Pods. Love it. Oh, Tip Hayes again drives and scores, the lefty. And Caitlin can't get open, and it's a holding on Tip Hayes, even though she's like, but I just held my arm out straight. She has a point, but maybe it was a little too much, and that's okay. That's okay. It's not a foul that hurts us much. First team foul. Caitlin up top, Tip Hayes squatting down on the defensive position. Caitlin attacks to the nail down the lane, blocked by Veronica. Caitlin wanted a foul. No, thank you. Tip Hayes, touchdown pass. Chloe Bibby scores. We're up. We're up by 3. I didn't even know we were ahead because the scoreboard has been having issues, KPIX. Come on, KPIX, 64-61. But thank you, KPIX, for broadcasting the game. Nevertheless, your graphics people suck. Can we get more basketball people doing basketball? I'm just saying. Heck, I'll do it. Even though I want to do play-by-play. Actually, I don't want to do it, but it's like, just get it right. But KPIX has been the nicer network. Actually, here's the list of friendly networks. ABC, CBS, sort of close, and frickin' BC way the hell down here. NBC sucks, man. That's no diss to anybody that works for NBC. But the people that run the show over there, wow. They are some greedy, bad people. Greedy, bad people. Do I need to mention the Oakland A's deal that they have at all? Nah, I don't even need to mention that. I don't like NBC. I've said that many times. So if you work at NBC, I'm telling you, I don't like your CEO. Simple as that, or whoever is the puppet master over there. Because I know they pay you a good salary and give you good benefits. Congratulations, you found that, but you guys are led by some bad people. They're greedy and they don't care, and they want to shoot down small little homegrown outfits like Let's Go Warriors. But I shouldn't be complaining. I really don't like the whole complaining thing. I'm sure if I met the CEO of NBC, I would find him or her to be a nice human being. It's just that in our system, unfortunately, they end up acting like doing wrong things. It's the typical, billion-dollar company mentality. And that's just what happens. So I love to embrace entrepreneurs. I love internet entrepreneurs and just people who have grown their own businesses rather than, go the route of the expensive business school and become CEO of NBC. Like that's all for the purposes of making money. And at some point you got to stop with that. It's too much. Entry pass, Sophie to Aaliyah, bucket good. So very tough to stop that. And Indiana was like, let me take time out. Tip Hayes drives, foul on Aaliyah Boston. She could not hold back on the little SWAT attempt. And Tip Hayes, what a game. How many fouls? 4 fouls, Aaliyah Boston. Yes, sir. Really? Wow. Yeah. TG in the house. Let's screenshot that one too. Wow, these Valkyries are so exciting to watch. And free throw's good. Oh, you have to wait a calendar year out? That sucks. Thanks for the heads up. Can you verify that, Dean? Oh, jump ball. We caused the jump ball. But you're probably right. Yeah, Carla late, baby. Well, maybe I need to end the poll there. Is it really a year? Dang. Oh, we won the tip. KT on the right side. Out to tip. 3 ball. Short. Rebound, Sophie. Here comes Sophie, right side. And it's a handoff. Kelsey Mitchell. She loves to shoot. She shoots it. No good. Oh, foul on Monique. Trying to box out Aaliyah. Kelsey shoots too much, man. What do you think, Bruce? You think they got to get rid of you think they got to get rid of Kelsey? Oh yeah, we can get him back at the next deadline. Yeah. That's exactly what I mean. Yeah, cool. Anyway, Caitlin fakes a deep one, goes to Sophie. Uh-oh. KT. Wow, I thought she fouled her, but it doesn't matter. Natasha Howard put back. KT's got like 4 fouls, so it's good recognition by the refs not to call that. That was close. I mean, I don't know. Veronica, open 3, passes it up. Emma here. Kick it back out. Veronica for 3. Got it. That's the thing is Aaliyah Boston doesn't have the scouting report on Burton. You got to get out there at some point if she's lining it up. They work it around 3 times. Sophie up top. Caitlin sets a pick. And there's Emma here. Emma here. And Caitlin, tough one, goes left, draws a foul. And she sold it. Caitlin did the old thing that Shea likes to do and got the foul. I hope it's on the ground because there was no shot on the attempt. There was no attempt, so got to be on the ground. What's the score? They should keep the scoreboard graphic up the whole time. We're up by 4 on the freaking Fever. We're up by 4. Caitlin and Monique. Oh boy, kicks it. 3 ball Natasha Howard. No way. Missed it, and Tip Hayes got a rebound. I mean, got fouled on the rebound by, guess who? Aaliyah Boston, 5th foul. Sit down. Oh, the ref had to tell her to calm down. She's giving her a warning. It's, T. I can just see Brandon right now going, T. Yeah, she smacked Tip Hayes, but credit Veronica Burton for doing her best to box out Aaliyah Boston, and then also Tip Hayes came back for the rebound. Aaliyah managed to, wade her way over and knock Tip Hayes over. Emma here sits down to a standing ovation. Who did we bring in? I see Chloe on the bench. It must have been Monique. Monique's in the game. Oh, wow. Kelsey Mitchell throws Tip Hayes as she tries to set a pick. That should be a freaking flagrant. Kelsey Mitchell twice now. Twice. When somebody's sending a pick, she throws that player into the pick. That's incredibly dangerous. In fact, Kelsey, you're almost risking Caitlin an injury there. So we're going to review this. I hope. That's got to be a flagrant. Got to be a flagrant. Horrendous. A 3rd team involved. bad basketball, and I hope they penalize Kelsey Mitchell. That is not what you do in basketball. You do not push somebody when they're setting a pick. That's so dangerous. That's got to be a flagrant one. Like, I don't care if you didn't mean it, like there wasn't an intent to hurt. It's just that you need to stop that habit. You've done that twice already, quite frankly, and you cannot do that. Someday someone's going to get injured. It better be a flagrant. Otherwise, I don't know, Keystone Cops. And I would do a poll on this. What are they taking? They're reviewing it many times. You can see it. Like, I would do a poll, but it's like you can't see what I'm seeing, and it's pretty obvious to me. And it's like, I'm trying to read one of the refs' lips. Boy, they look like Keystone Cops. They have no confidence in what they're doing. This is not a basketball play. You don't throw somebody setting a pick into the person that's going to get picked. You're risking injury on the person setting the pick, and you're also risking injury to freaking Caitlin Clark, who is going to get picked. Kelsey Mitchell, what are you thinking? Like, honestly, that play makes me think less of Kelsey Mitchell. Like, that's just not a basketball IQ play, and it makes me think less of you. Like, you don't really understand the game at that point. Like, you would actually do that to push somebody else into somebody else. Like, that's a football play. This is the wrong sport for that. Like, I get it if you just instinctive like that, but that does not belong in the game. It's not a flagrant. It's a regular foul. I can't believe it. So what if she does it again? Then it's okay again? That's 2 times. Horrendous. Chloe Bibby with the flare screen. Nothing there for Veronica. Chloe with the dribble handoff to Kayla. She's going to attack. She gets fouled. Sophie Cunningham there. Lexi Hall foul. The only way I can tell them apart from this far away, because they're both blonde, they both got ponytails, and they both are exactly the same body type, is the legging from Lexi. And so how many fouls on Lexi? Because I've called her name a few times on defense, and that'll be 2 only. But good job by Kayla, because she's aggressive and strong, and she gets to the line and misses a free throw. We're up by 4, 5:03 to go, 4th quarter. Has it been 50? Yeah, that was dirty, huh, Andrew? Oh, missed both. But Chloe Bibby runs it down. Kayla for 3. Assist Chloe. Wow. We're up by 7. It must be rocking. Brandon sits down, actually. Over to Kelsey. Dantas for 3. What? She made it. The backup center. Man, that's clutch. Three ball, Carla Brick. No, that was Bibby, my fault. Caitlin brings it up with the hesitation dribble, which was borderline travel, and she makes a layup right side. You can't like stop and then use your left to, I think that was a travel. What do you think, Bruce? Superstar non-call. Tip Hayes, crossover against Caitlin. Brick, Kayla, put back. No, Monique put back. Just strength with Boston not there. Good thing Boston has 5. Caitlin, crossover, no call. Pops it, 3 ball, in and out. Rebound, Veronica. 3:39 to go. Brandon Pajemski on his feet. Tip Hayes. Kayla against Clark. She's going to post up. She's going to crab dribble. She's going to kick it to Mo. They leave Mo. 3 ball, too hard. It hits the back rim, right back to Mo. Fouled and 1. Banker, good. Pan it out so we can see Pods. Pan it out. Where are you, Pods? I don't see Pods. But he's way on the left side with Lacob. We're up by 6 with the free throw. Monique with the fortunate bounce. But you know what? It's like, welcome to the modern NBA, Dantas. Dantas went in to rebound it. No, you don't do that in the modern NBA. When there's a three, it is likely to bounce too hard, and it went right back. You gotta box out further. Lacob wearing the Valkyries purple, and Brandon Pajemski wearing a jersey too, and Kayla Thornton gets the offensive rebound. It's a team rebound, but it went off of Lexi. Lexi's mad. Felt she was fouled by Kayla. But hey, it's a physical game. We have outscored the Fever 31-13 in the last 9.5 minutes. That's unheard of. Much as I love Carla, I think we just keep the same group. Monique takes out her mouth guard and puts it in her jersey. It's like, ew. But I guess that's better than what Steph does. But we got a timeout. 76-70. What a thrilling game. I can't remember. Are we taking the ball out? I think we're taking the ball out. All right. Six, man. But wait. Who's on our team again? Steph. Let's call it QP. I don't know. I need me a Carla Late jersey, man. 0. Oops, error. It gave me an error. Can I copy? Error, try again. How do you try again? There we go. What a super exciting game. Man. Ralph Unreal in the house. Again, you guys got to go sign up for the Discord. Have any of you signed up for the Discord? I got to ask. TG and Andrew Lee, have you guys signed up for the Discord? 3-day free trial. WAP.com, Let's Go Warriors. Discord, VIP. Of course, there's a free version as well. If the 3-day free trial doesn't work for you, that's fine. Then sign up for the free one. I'll give you the free one, the link for that later. Steve Kerr is in the house with, is that Margot? Ooh, we're playing the Warriors intro theme song, California Love remix. Here's baseline inbound. Tip Hayes can't find. Oh, found Chloe. Oh, she smoked it, but fouled. Wow. I got to watch the replay. Incredible ATO baseline. A blob. Screen roll. Beautiful. Chloe Bibby with the screen for Veronica, then roll, and nobody guarded her. Strangely. Chloe will line drive in the first free throw. Oh, good looking that up, Chambers. Chloe Bibby, good. We're up by 8. Oh, we're up by 8. Hide that score real quick. And it's Caitlin. And it's Kelsey. Kelsey kicks it to Caitlin. Oh, that was a bad screen by Aaliyah Boston. Tip Hayes, don't taunt. Tip, don't taunt. Wait a minute. Oh, what? Who's the foul on? Oh, they called it on Tip Hayes. Oh, and then Tip is yelling at the ref, don't get a T here. Maybe, is there a challenge by Natalie? What? Yes, challenge. Wow. Let's see if that's a good challenge, because it could be Aaliyah Boston 6th. And guess what? The replay doesn't show. Come on. Oh, man. Of course, we get the useless replay that doesn't actually show the play. Here we go. Oh, yeah. It looks like a foul on Aaliyah Boston. What she did was she hooked Tiffany's arm. And that's a horrible initial call by the ref. Obviously, Brandon Pajemski standing up and going, what the hell? Like, man, Keystone Cops again tonight. Again? Come on now. You guys got to sign up for the Discord, y'all. It's finally ready to go. Take advantage. I think they're going to screw this up, man. They are going to screw this up. They're not even looking at the right replay. Oh my OMG. They're looking at the wrong replay on the table. Oh my, oh. Come on. They're not even looking at the right one. Oh my, wow. That's got to be the most, somebody clip that. Oh my word. Let me clip that. I'm going to screenshot this. Did I screenshot that correctly? No, I didn't. I got to go back. 15 seconds back. Screenshot. Not even looking at the right replay. Oh, this is your league, Adam. Your league. Adam Silver. Oh, I did screenshot it twice. Let's send them both over. Look, actually, I'm sure they eventually got to the right replay, but to see the TV screen that they're looking at doesn't even have the pick on it. There's no Aaliyah Boston. There's no Tip Hayes on your screen. OMG. Keystone Cops, employed by Silver. Incredible. Let me show you guys. This is hilarious. No, I'm glad I screenshotted this one. And, you know, like, so they're eventually it gets to the point where they see it, but like, look at this. Like, do you see the screen? The screen isn't even on that replay. You're wasting time. It's not even the right one. Just have somebody in Secaucus with the feed to all the replays like the NFL does, and you won't be embarrassed like this. The refs aren't even looking at the right replay. Did they foul her out? They did not foul her out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Horrendous. Horrendous. It was so obvious that Aaliyah hooked her with the arm. Tip Hayes can't stop shaking her head, and I agree with her. Keystone Cops. Horrendous. I don't recall something as bad as this since whatever happened to Steph at some point. Emma here just blocked the hell out of Lexi Hall. She's got 4 blocks. Anyways, baseline inbound. Caitlin goes to Kelsey. Shoots a three because she loves shooting. Missed it. Bricked it. Love it. Keep firing up those prayers. I love it. Kelsey Mitchell is not good for the Fever, man. She just throws up some stuff. You already got one person throwing up stuff that goes in a lot more than yours, but it doesn't make sense. They got to get rid of her. Kayla for three. Got it. Oh, dagger. KT for three. Assist Tip Hayes. Again, Tip Hayes. Driving kick. Tip is back. Tip is so good tonight. She's guarding Caitlin. And it's a foul again on Tip. The lady ref this time called it, and Caitlin actually hit from the logo after the whistle. Doesn't count. We're up by 11, though. Kayla Thornton loves the daggers. By the way, we're in penalty, so Caitlin will go to the line. And by the way, Caitlin doesn't have that many points tonight. 11 points? Wow. She is 3 for 13. 0 for 6. Hits both. We're up by 9. Oh, gosh. We got to protect this. Veronica over to Tip. Tip and Kelsey. Just burn clock. Burn, burn, burn. Do not pass yet. Now, Chloe's setting the pick too soon, in my opinion. Kick it over to Burton. Kick it over to Amahir. Hand off Burton. Oh, return pass to Amahir. Inside, no call. Aaliyah. Oh, and Kayla somehow got the loose ball. I think Indiana just didn't track down the rebound. Shame on them. So KT, offensive rebound. And actually, it's a turnover because the shot clock was at 16. So they must have reset it to 24. Veronica attacks Caitlin. Foul! Caitlin was overpowered. Overpowered by Burton. We're up by 9. 140 to go. We hit both of these. It's going to take a miracle. I don't care how far Caitlin shoots it from. 11 points in 140? I guess Reggie Miller. Anyways, Veronica's got to make the free throws. She hits the first. We are up on the Fever by 10 with 140 to go. Burton hits another one. Swish. Here comes Caitlin on Tip Hayes. Keep her in front, Tip. Goes over across screen. They didn't execute the next screen with Aaliyah very well. Chloe Bibby. Caitlin kicks it to Sophie. Corner three. Good. Sophie Cunningham yells at the bench. Girl, you are down 8 with 126. Don't be yelling at the bench. Tip Hayes. Foul by Caitlin. Touch foul, but Tip kind of lost the ball there. I mean, I love Sophie Cunningham, but why are you yelling at their bench when you're down by 8 with 124 to go? I don't get it. So I don't like Kelsey Mitchell because she's dirty. I don't like I'm a little disappointed in Caitlin tonight. Quite frankly, a lot of wild shots. And right there, Sophie, really? You're going to yell at our bench when you're down 8. Now it's down 10. 123, 122, 121, 120. Caitlin, Tip Hayes. And the same old little cut play that they're doing. And Kelsey crosses over on V. Well, Veronica has been 50-50 against Kelsey. Usually Veronica wins the matchup, but it's been even. So I'll give Kelsey that. V up top. We're going to burn some clock. 1 minute to go. 10 shot clock. Screen Amahir. V. Crossover on Aaliyah. Kick it. 3 ball. Chloe Bibby, no good. Rebound Amahir. Oh, that was Looney-like. Letitia with the Looney-like offensive rebound out of nowhere. Veronica behind the back on Sophie. Shoots it. Dagger 2 ball. We're going to win. 35 seconds left. We're up by 10. The crowd is loud. 33 seconds left. They call timeout? They wasted 2 more seconds to call timeout. That means you can't advance it. Indiana's rattled. They are rattled. We got this. Wow. Yes, sir. Take that, yes, sir. GSV 8777, Q4 33.0. Oh, yeah, we have played very well. Credit Tip Hayes. She has been awesome. Oh, Caitlin said LeBron is the GOAT? Wow. She's just too young. Adam Frauder. Yeah. Yeah. Natalie's amazing. Yes, ma'am. Or really, I mean, if we're doing a play on yes, sirs, it should be the yes Reaves. Valkyries? Yeah, AIM. What's up, AIM? Oh, I got to screenshot that. Can I do this? No, I got to do this. Ah, that doesn't show up. All right. Caitlin for 3. No good. Rebound Amma here. Grab by Lexi. Foul by Lexi. Yeah, hey. We are going to beat the fever. We're going to beat the fever. Nobody had that. What was the line before the game? I got to go look for the Bruce Maro when he said, I'm running the Discord the way Discord should be run. I really appreciated that. That was a cool one to get. Yes, ma'am. So we're shooting free throws, and I'm too excited doing screenshots here. And oh, Emma here bricked it. That's okay. What's our free throw percentage for the day? I bet you it's pretty good. Caitlin sits down. Everybody sits down with 29.4. Wave the white flag. Let's check. What was I going to check? Oh, yeah. Free throws. We are 18 of 26. Wow, we're actually not that good from the free throw line. So they hand off to a bunch of people that I don't know. Sophie's still in the game as she's the 6th woman. First one off the bench for Fever. And every team only has 12 roster spots. So we're digging into, number 6 through 10 here. And let's go Valkyries. Brandon Pajemski goes like this. Let's go Valkyries. 5.7 shot clock violation, 5.2, I mean. We're going to win this one. We're going to literally be freaking 6-6. We are an expansion team that is 6-6. That is literally unheard of. WNBA standings. Is it updated yet? No, it's not. We're 6-6. Wow. 500 never felt so good, man. So one final comment on the whole Wiggins thing, which is really an analysis on whether or not we should split JK. The argument is that if we sign and trade him, then we can get under the tax, and then we can use the $14 million mid-level non-taxpayer exception, which will essentially bring us 2 guys instead of JK. 2 guys at 15 million instead of JK. And we analyzed it. I talked it through myself, and I came to the conclusion that, number one, the first thing is I think our roster is pretty solid. Like, these guys are solid. Like 1, 2, 3, like it's pretty damn solid through 7. And I would have Quinton Post right here. 1 through 7, we're good. We don't need to go and get 2 guys that's like, I don't know, like what? I guess Deni Avdija would be a starter, but then you get another guy, he would be what? What are the names? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think it comes down to, I actually like the names, the guys that we can trade for who are making 25, 26, 27, 30 million. Like, those names are attractive to me. So why not just see how the market goes? You got Derrick White. Okay, yeah, I know Derrick White might get traded before then. You got Herb Jones. You got Trey Murphy. I mean, like, I also think integrating JK into all this. Oh, by the way, this doesn't have JK on it, right? So JK, fill in JK's name right here in this scenario, and he'd be like in your top 5, top 6. Like, we got enough guys, I think, and like, I don't think you can acquire a Trey Murphy or a Derrick White or a Herb Jones or an Andrew Wiggins or a Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Hunter. You can't get that guy unless you wait until February and you hope that they are available at that time. So that's kind of like where I'm at on that. What do you think, Dean? Let's send you your link. How soon can you come on board, by the way? Because I don't know if I can think of stuff to talk about for 10 minutes. Hopefully you can just hop on real quick, which is my fault. Could have sent you this eons ago, but I failed. Send. Can you hop on within 5 minutes? Yeah, Natalie Nakase. Yeah. Longtime assistant with Clippers. Then Aces under Becky Hammond. All righty. Dean Chambers, waiting for Dean. Oh, you know what's funny? Especially Bruce. So I emailed the Valkyries PR person back, and I don't know if it's a male or a woman because it's like the name is like can be either or. And I'm like, oh, thank you for putting us on the list. I'm glad you noticed what we do. And then we got off the list. Let's Go Warriors is officially blacklisted by the Valkyries. Why? I have no idea. They are just, I'm telling you, whenever you deal with PR people, it's just, I don't know. I don't get it. Whatever. It's like, okay. That's why I don't really want to be in that world anymore. You see what I mean? Like this stuff, it's so petty. It's so like random. It's so, has no reason, no rhyme or reason. It's very, gladiator like. I mean, I'm sure it was the same back in the Roman days when they had the gladiators at the Colosseum and you had, people around the gladiators and stuff. Like everybody's expendable at some point. So really weird. Oh, Dean Chambers.
Can you hear me, Rich?
Yes.
Great. Wonderful.
What's up,
How
Dean?
you doing, man?
Good to have you.
Yeah, great to be on. It's been a little while.
Oh, yeah. The whole Trey Murphy thing. Yeah. It was reported that Pelicans were looking for a quote unquote ridiculous haul for Trey Murphy. So hilarious. But maybe they won't by the trade deadline. So that's what So I brought you on mainly because, well, you can talk about anything, but at some point wanted to get your voice on the whole, what are our options thing with the cap sheet behind us. And I know we've been talking and I've been relaying what you've commented, but good to just have you on and hear your thoughts on that. Or you can talk about anything you want, honestly.
No, I'd love to talk about the cap sheet with you. Yeah. What in particular do you want me to look at?
Oh, yeah. So we talked about this through text and everything, and I need to do a little bit of follow-up, but I think the latest idea, and this kind of comes from Yossi Gozlan, and also credit to him, but I'm kind of kicking myself because I didn't think of it. But then again, Yossi is, he lives and breathes the CBA. He actually probably read it, and I'm not going to sit down and read that. But like what he's suggesting is a sign and trade of Kuminga. Now, I don't have a subscription to his website, so I don't know the total details yet, but my assumption would be if you sign and trade JK out, and we know for a fact that you would only get 50% of his value back in a trade, well, that would actually put you below the luxury tax because we have 17 million before we hit the luxury tax. So you could finagle a little bit, and so we can sign somebody up to 17 million using JK salary, and because you're below the luxury tax, you can use the $14 million non-taxpayer mid-level exception to get another player, just like we got Melton. So it's just like we're 17 million approximately under the luxury tax. Now, you need to leave some space for some of these other guys that you need to fill out. So I'm sure they could figure something out, get a second round draft pick in or whatever. Let's just assume it's, going to be lower than 17 mil, lower than 15 mil. So I'm actually being a little bit generous to say that, oh, you can go get this guy, that guy around 15 million. It's probably less than that. And we got Brandon Pajemski. Let me pause that for Brandon later. So yeah, we're 17 million under the luxury tax. So I think the idea is to basically, in effect, split JK into two other players that fulfill needs that we have. Those needs are like, we need to get longer, especially on defense, point of attack defense. We need to get a shooter. So that is the idea. And so the question then is, okay, well, do you do that, or do you just sign JK for, let's say, Bobby Marks said 27 million or roughly that, and go from there? Do you keep JK, or, what do you do?
Well, thank you, TG. I think we understand that it has to be under the first apron to be a non-taxpayer. That's in the non-taxpayer name. So thank you, but I think we got that.
Yeah, that's doable, especially if you're under the tax and then you use it, then you're capped at first apron. It's gotta be doable at that point. So Norman Powell. Let me go look up Norman Powell, and you go ahead.
Yeah, here's one of my issues with that is that let's say it's 15, right? We're trading JK for a guy who's making 15 to keep a little of that space, right? Who are we getting for 15 million? That's,
Well, actually, I looked it up.
Yeah.
There's some good names in there. Deni Avdija. Not that they would just automatically trade him. Herb is not 12 million. Why did I put Herb there? Deni Avdija, Gafford, Jonathan Isaac, Dorian Finney-Smith, Max Strus, Grayson Allen, PJ Washington, Austin Reaves, Bobby Portis, Kelly Olynyk. But yeah, to me, not that
Well, we
exciting.
can get Bobby Portis if he opts out and we offer him a similar contract, right? That's one of the reasons you would do it. The names that stood out are Deni Avdija and PJ Washington to me for that. It might be a little hard for the Mavericks to take on Kuminga's salary, though, I think.
Yeah, could be.
They're right under the second apron, but they're obviously getting a much larger salary than we're sending out. That's the way this works.
Forget PJ. Forget that one, because they can't. You got to be capped at the first apron to receive JK. But actually, they could reroute JK somewhere. So you never know. They're coming up with
it could be a three-team trade or something like that. Yeah. The other thing is, in terms of free agents, I guess Bobby Portis will be a good name, but he'd have to opt out. I don't know. Are there other free agents out there that are worth that, or would you split it into two $7 million guys? I don't know. Could be worth it.
I don't know.
We would have a lot of depth.
I prefer keeping a large trade chip as a large trade chip until you absolutely need to make a move. So we were, very, very good with whatever the record was, 23-8 or something with Jimmy Butler. Yeah. That's going to get us a top 4 seed in the West if you extrapolate that out. So I would want to keep JK as a trade chip at 27 million or whatever it is, according to Bobby Marks, and figure it out when we have to figure it out.
27 is not. 27 is not. That's what they were saying. I've been a little busy.
Bobby Marks.
Bobby Marks was saying 27.
3 years at 81. So you could structure that whatever way you want. You could go 25, 27, 29, but we're talking 25-ish. So close enough to some of these other guys that I mentioned, which are like, again, Trey Murphy, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Hunter, Derrick White, Andrew Wiggins. I'd want to keep JK just for that, just to see.
Well, I get the idea of constructing the team you want right now in the off season, going into the training camp, right? It's bigger shooters, more spacing, all that. The problem is, I didn't feel like we really gave Kuminga enough of a chance to know how good we can be. If we're going based off of the end of the season where Coach Kerr sat him and where we won the play-in game and then we won against Houston in 7, you'd say, well, we can move him and get better pieces and kind of invest more in the big three, right? The new big three. On the other hand, if we're going based off of what Kuminga showed us before he got hurt twice, really, these last 2 seasons, that, he can be a secondary scorer next to Steph. And if we're going based off of if we give Kuminga a consistent, larger amount of playing time with the big three out there, which I'm not sure Kerr will do. I don't know if he will. He said he kind of would, then he said maybe it wouldn't work. It's a little.
But he did say he would try to integrate JK if he stays on the team through training camp.
But then he said he doesn't know if he can play him 38 minutes and have a winning team.
Right.
And
so that is the risk. I will give people that now. The risk of me wanting to keep JK as a trade chip later to try and get some of these other names that I mentioned that are higher up on the scale. The risk is that Steve ends up not playing him again, and then now his value goes down. But I don't know. I think that can still be worked out somehow, because you'd be trading JK out. You'd be edging on the second apron. You'd be trading JK out, and then you'd take in a smaller salary and I don't know, reroute. And just, the GMs know how to figure that part out, where everybody lands with where they want to be on their own cap sheets. Yep. So we would get a lesser player back, and we're right back where we started with somebody, along the lines of, let's just say Grayson Allen. And so why not give it a try and then do that? Of course, now we're only getting one guy back. So maybe also something to consider is that is our roster going to improve? And I think we will. Like we only had Quentin Post for like 50 games. So
sure.
I think they'll continue to improve.
Jimmy will have the whole season with the team, Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's my counter argument to the counter argument. Yeah.
Well,
I want to keep JK. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Could change though.
My thing is
read Yossi Gozlan article and change my mind. Who knows? Yeah. It depends on how Yossi Gozlan presents the case to me, and we'll figure that out in the next couple days. But go ahead.
Very cool. Yeah. No, I think that what I've seen from Kuminga has shown me that he really has another level of consistent scoring that he can get to when he gets the minutes that he wants. And he's also a little more injury prone than I thought he would be. And that doesn't help. Had he been healthy, completely healthy these past 2 years, this could be a completely different conversation, you know. But
well, it's only been the ankle though, so that would be my.
well, he got hurt.
comeback.
He got hurt right before the playoffs the playing against the Kings as well, right? And so we didn't see him. We didn't see him in that situation.
I guess we've all forgotten about that because we lost in such bad fashion to the Kings. Was that?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we didn't have exactly. Yeah, we didn't have the inverted screen things that we could do, and I mean, it was a terrible game by the Warriors. Pretty much. I'm glad we put a little space between ourselves in that game. Clay's last game with us so far, at least. Here's one more thing, because I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I know how much I like JK, but is it better for the team to invest in him, take a risk, or not? Here's the thing, Rich. Looking at it from other teams, right? I think they would value JK in their system even more, because most teams could use a guy like an ISO scorer like him, you know? There's probably a team that's looking at the finals and saying Pascal Siakam to Jalen Williams. I love Cody. He's the guy in the Jazz. Jalen Williams, you know, anywhere in between there, we think we can get Jonathan Kuminga to that, you know? And
Wait,
I think it's worth I think they're looking at him and saying, if he was on our team, could we project him anywhere in between playing like Jalen Williams to Pascal Siakam at his peak in these finals right now? Could we see him doing that on our team? Not that he's there yet. Right?
I don't know about that.
You don't see that? Oh, really?
Aaron Neesmith is good enough. Jalen Williams?
JK doesn't play like Aaron Neesmith, though.
Yeah, I mean, much more so than Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams is all NBA caliber, man. Like, no, we're not.
I understand that. I'm saying, looking at him, if you get his peak, what would other teams see?
Now. What would other teams see? They see Aaron Neesmith, Ben Mathurin, as long as JK can hit the three.
I see Mathurin a little more, but Neesmith, he's a spot-up shooter type of thing.
Neesmith and Mathurin are virtually the same guy. What are you talking about? I don't know. We're in stark disagreement on that, but I
overcomplicated it. I think other teams value Kuminga more on their system, giving him more freedom. You know, I think there will be teams out there that will feel that way. You
need to stay away from the Pacers comparisons because they play a different style. So if you said, like, would Kuminga improve? I don't know. The Magic isn't a good comparison because they suck at threes, so that's why they got Desmond Bane. I don't know, like Cleveland, like more traditional team. I think so. Or the Lakers, just like TG is suggesting, which is why I'm looking at the Lakers cap sheet. They're $4 million over the luxury tax, but LeBron. Would the Lakers want JK? Wouldn't they? I think they're built like, like that, like charge to the hole type of team, especially with Luka. Drive, kick it to JK drives. Like, so if we were to do a deal with the Lakers, we would definitely want Austin Reaves in it. Then they would be.
What's the Lakers' salary?
All right, so they're 191. First Apron's 195.
Yeah. But
LeBron is an option at $52 million, so he'd have to take a pay cut.
Yeah.
Let's see. 191 minus Reaves 14 is 174. No, 177. 177 million. Add JK is
202.
25. Yeah, 202 minus LeBron. So 202, you'd have to get down to LeBron would have to take a $7 or $8 million pay cut. Would they do that? So there. We did the
Maybe.
back of the napkin.
Yeah.
That's
Down at the cafe.
Yeah. Back of napkin for a JK sign-in trade for Reaves. LeBron.
I think they'd have to sign LeBron first.
Have to take $7 to $8 million pay cut. Yeah, that's fine. Just, I mean, they've done the math ahead of time. If they really wanted this deal, then they could, they could do that.
You said for Reaves?
Yeah. Would we do that straight up?
No.
No? Oh, we should do a poll.
I don't think so.
I got to think about it. So why wouldn't you do that? Would you trade JK for Reaves straight up? Yes or no?
I mean, if there were other moves happening, maybe, but it feels like another logjam at shooting guard. And I'd like a power forward. Yeah. I mean, I guess Kerr's going to play him at the 4 anyway, but.
Play Reaves at the 4?
Yeah.
He is much smaller. What is he, 6'4", 6'5"?
I think he's kind of tall, but he's a little skinny.
6'6".
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look it up. Let's go to the Lakers. Do they have heights on Hoop Site? I always worry when I click around. Give me the he's 6'5". All right, 6'5".
6'5", 200.
He's like a mini Clay. 6'5".
Yeah, Clay was sneaky, super strong though. He's one of the strongest guys in the league.
Austin can't guard post-ups, whereas Jake.
His dad's a center,
Yeah.
So, yeah, Clay was a unicorn.
By the way, the result of the Derrick White or Andrew Wiggins, Derrick White wins that vote.
Yeah.
Who did you vote for on that?
I voted for Derrick White, which is kind of contradictory to what I just said, but I think he's such a special defensive player.
Wait, why is it contradictory?
Because I was saying generally I don't want another shooting guard. Kind of have a logjam at shooting guard. But I think he's such a special defensive player and shooter.
Logjam at shooting guard.
Yeah. Oh, we got Steph, Buddy, Moody, Pods. Yeah. It's a lot of 6'3", 6'5" guards,
Yeah, I got you on that. And I have said before that I don't want to trade JK for a guy shorter than JK. Yeah. But then again, Austin Reaves can create his own shot.
Yeah, I'm not saying I would dislike it. I'm saying that wouldn't be my, you know what I mean? If it happened, I'd be like, oh yeah, we can work with that. Still be really small, but
man, no votes.
Nobody voted.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh. You got to vote, Dean. You're the only one.
I'll wait. What if I vote for the wrong guy?
Oh, you would say no. You just told us.
Yeah, I know.
I got to think about it. I don't think I would actually. I got to go back to my same reason as you, honestly.
Yeah.
Because how often do you get an athlete the size of JK, and then you're going to trade him away to get kind of a non-athlete, very skilled non-athlete? But I do feel like we should get a good athlete in return that can do other things. So cross Grayson Allen off the list of the previous one, cross Max Strus off, cross Dorian Finney-Smith off, right? Those guys aren't athletic enough for me to do a deal. Cross Kelly Olynyk off. So yeah, I think those are some conclusions I've made. At least I'm getting somewhere with, sorting through the mess.
Sure. Have you looked at JK's per 36 minutes?
No.
All right. The last 2 seasons, he's been averaging, this is per 36, 22.2 points, 3.1 assists, 2.2 turnovers, shooting 53.4% effective field goal percentage. That's 55% from 2, 31% from 3. That's 71.2 from the line. 0.7 blocks, 1.1 steals, 4.9 defensive rebounds, and 1.7 offensive rebounds.
Okay.
Which is kind of a solid numbers, I think, for a slashing ISO.
Well, I have
traditional small forward. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're making the case for keeping him. Yeah, I have another.
I just want people to know what he's averaging when he gets more minutes, right? And per 36, obviously, if you hit 1 point per and you play 1 minute, you're averaging 36 points a game. So that's obviously a problem. But yeah, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Would you trade JK or would you break up JK for Deni Avdija and a shooter? Let's say the best shooter available. Let's just
who on Portland? I'm going to look up Portland's because I do kind of think that's interesting.
What do you mean? Look, of course,
just Portland being a.
Why would Portland do it?
No, I want to look at Portland's lineup.
Oh, to see if JK would fit?
No, to see who I want from their team.
But I asked you about Deni.
Deni's on Portland?
Yeah.
I want to see who else is on the team.
That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not trading JK out for Robert Williams.
But you said another player. No, you think they would trade us? No,
it's
they wouldn't.
Getting somebody at the non-tax mid-level now. Now I know they have to be a free agent and everything, so that changes things. And we got to go.
Oh, I get you, Deni, and then sign a free agent, right? Not a second player from Portland. Okay,
right.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
I do like Avdija. I do like Avdija's game.
Yeah, but then I just said that I don't want to trade out JK for someone who isn't sort of on par with his athleticism, and Deni really isn't. He's solid, super solid, basically Sharunas Marshallonis, but
he's Guy Santos a little too, I think.
You don't like my Sharunas Marshallonis comp?
I kind of don't know. I don't remember Marshallonis. I'm sorry, Rich.
No, Deni's probably bigger than Sharunas, and
he's 6'9", 210. It says here
6'9". Yeah, that's
yeah.
6'9". Wow, so you're gaining height if you're trading out JK for him. So,
probably not athleticism though, not vertical spacing because Kuminga can leap to the moon.
Yeah, that's the thing is that he can leap to the moon, but he doesn't go get the ball. So it's weird.
He's a typical ISO scoring wing, like small forward, old school small forward. I think a lot of those guys they start off mostly 5, 6. I mean, I read his stats. It's not like he's getting terrible rebounds, but he's not getting 8, 9 a game like you would expect a power forward to do in the modern era. There's definitely a part of JK where I don't think it's arrogant or selfish or anything like that. It's just he gets going from scoring the ball and having the ball in his hands. And I'm not against that personally because Steph's not 27, he's going to be 38. But on the other hand, that is a little bit adjusting the offense, which Kerr said he didn't think was necessary. Adjusting the offense too much away from the Steph stuff. And I get that in a vacuum. But again, he's 38 years old. So we get back to the who's best for the playoffs and who will help us get through the grind of an 82-game regular season with a 38-year-old superstar as your best player. You know? And to me, part of that's like, let the young guys try and cook a little bit more so that, you know, I know we can win 50 games if we give Steph the ball and he's healthy. I know that. But it's a grind, man. That's a grind for a 6'3", 38-year-old who's getting triple teamed. On the other hand, we could get a lot of depth. We could get a lot of talent, you know, for JK. That's for sure. I wanted to look up Avdija's shooting. Oh, yeah. Last 2 seasons, 30, almost 37%. So you can definitely hit some open ones.
I'm trying to find some non-taxpayer mid-level free agents. I guess there's Bruce Brown, no, too small. Brooke Lopez,
Too old.
Brogdon, probably too small.
She's a point guard. We
Capella,
have point guards. Yes.
Miles Turner will get re-signed.
Yes.
Boyan is getting kind of old, and he's probably taxpayer mid-level, really. D'Angelo Russell, no.
Guard.
Karis LeVert, guard. Tim Hardaway Jr.
It's a bit steep.
Enough defense for me.
Yeah.
There's not a whole bunch of free agents here. That team option on Dorian. Obviously, Naz Reid.
Yeah, I mean, I love Naz Reid, but he wants to make more money.
Yeah, but probably doesn't want the taxpayer mid-level. Dennis Schroeder, no. That's about it. Steven Adams has been signed. Bobby Portis, and so really Bobby Portis is on the list.
Who I wouldn't mind. You know, I mean, you can give me Deni and Bobby Portis. It's not bad for starting lineup.
All right, so would you do that? We finally found
Steph, Jimmy, but
Bobby
what if we're
Portis.
able to just trade Kuminga's large contract and we play him?
Right.
And he plays at his per 36 minutes. You know,
that's why I'm asking you. Would you do JK for the first one is for Deni, and then now you're under the tax, and then you sign Bobby Portis at the non-taxpayer mid-level? Would you do that? Tough one, huh?
it is a tough one because I really like Deni's game.
Tough one. Let's do a poll, even though nobody's voting right now, and everybody.
Yeah.
Would you trade? Would you break up JK for Deni Avdija and Bobby Portis?
And sign Bobby Portis. He opts out. We give him the.
Yeah. Gets a tiny bit of a raise.
That's we're taking on more money, right? This would be like 30 million, and we're sending out 25.
No, it depends on JK's contract, right? So just make it double. Nobody offers them anything, so double Deni's salary.
It's 26.
Straight trade.
Plus 14. Wait a minute. That's 40 million?
No, but we get under the tax. Trade out JK. You bring in Deni. You're under the tax. You use the non-taxpayer mid-level to sign Bobby Portis after he opts out.
Oh, I got it. I got it wrong. Right. We're not. Yeah, Deni would still be 13. My bad. Yeah. Okay. So 13 plus what? 14? 27?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're hard capped at the 1st April because we use the non-taxpayer mid-level. That's a fun one though. It's a realistic fun one, honestly.
All right, I got one more question before I answer. I will answer. Deni and Jimmy kind of play the same position, right? Offensively, right? Who's going to be, other than Steph, who's going to be the guy scoring the ball?
Jimmy?
Jimmy?
It's Jimmy Butler.
I know it's Jimmy Butler. I want to give him a score, though.
Here's the problem. I think the main problem with that scenario is why would Portland do it? Therefore, you need to spend a pick.
Well, if you give him a little draft capital, I think.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to do that. I want to save all of my draft capital.
Yeah, that's interesting. But let's say Portland said, yeah, we're interested. We think, Deni's great, but Kuminga's the type of athletic scorer that we really struggle to get to sign in Portland. Small market teams, they always can find great point guards, great centers, good shooters. It's athletic wings who have natural, unteachable talent that they struggle to get without having to draft them. And he's already a champion, and yada yada yada. Man, I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know. I'm kidding.
Well, you could send out a later first round pick. And would you want to send them an early one or a late one? I guess you'd want to send them the earlier one because you might suck in 2032.
Well,
yeah.
I think Deni for Kuminga.
Yeah.
I think that's fairly fair. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one, huh?
I think I might do it.
Oh, there you go.
Much as I love
we broke
Kuminga.
them. We broke Dean.
Well, here. Look. Okay.
Deni over Wiseman. Wow. Good for you. We need a general manager, TG, in here for the draft. Who are you picking at 41, TG?
I want, honestly, I hate to say this because he seems like a really great guy and he's really been hurt. I wanted pretty much everybody over Wiseman too, man. That was not it. Oh, that was a terrible draft. The draft day was terrible because Clay tore his Achilles. And
yeah.
It was COVID and we couldn't work the guys out. And oh, man.
Yeah, I just look at it as we kind of had no choice. It's one of those. If you don't pick Wiseman, everybody's going, why the hell didn't you pick Wiseman?
I know. Everybody's saying, why the hell did you pick Wiseman?
You would need
I should have picked Halliburton, I guess. But
you would need to have immediate returns on Halliburton, Deni, and I just don't know that they would have performed awesome right off the bat. And then whatever happens, you would have had everyone mad at that pick for 2 years. And then finally, third year. And the funny thing is, actually, Wiseman was fine all the way through to the last injury. To the before, what was it? Well into the 2021 season, 2020 season.
Yeah, well, yeah.
2021.
There were ups and downs for sure.
He was doing fine until the meniscus tear. So.
Yeah. He hurt his hand before that too, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. People got to remember what the feeling was when things were happening at the time.
I know.
Because you don't want to.
He seems like a great guy too. Seems really.
Oh yeah.
Good guy.
I still want to. If I ever had extra time, I would check out his YouTube because he's always doing inspirational videos.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, we would. None of us want to just look back at our lives with regret because I'm sure we've all made mistakes here and there.
Oh,
so we can't.
Avdija's contract is descending.
Yeah, so I guess you'd have to throw in a first round pick. All right, fine. 2026. We're going all in for Steph and Jimmy and Draymond, so we don't need that pick.
Let's hope not. Crazy. I wasn't expecting to come on here and expect. What if we don't get Portis though? What then? Would you still do that?
Yeah, there's a lot of what ifs, huh?
Yeah.
No, it has to work.
Yeah.
And would I do it? I haven't even
Hail
said
Mary.
You know, I'm just right back to I want bigger trade chips, and it has to be a no-brainer for me. So because Deni and Bobby Portis, while very enticing, it's not a no-brainer enough for me. And so I'm going to say no. I'm going to keep JK. I'm going to demand Steve Kerr, make him just if I'm Mike Dunleavy, I say, Steve, you must. I don't care what it takes. I don't care if we're 500 or worse. Just make sure JK is worth 27 million or whatever he's getting paid this year by February. Do not mothball him. I don't care if we're 500.
I totally agree. I'm not sure Kerr will do it.
I know, he just doesn't have it in his bones. So I'd say do it or you're fired.
Yeah.
No, but really, right?
I mean, look, I think this would be much less of an issue if we had played him earlier. We'd just have a great, opportunity to develop him into a guy who we want. We would be talking about. Well, you need to give us Deni and this and that and picks. Yeah, we played him, but we didn't play him. Kerr didn't play him, and I understand why. I just totally disagree with it. You know what I mean?
I know, right?
Yeah.
But when you say you understand why, is part of that equation perhaps that the organization just cannot pivot that quickly due to lack of practices, due to Jimmy's presence, even due to something going on behind closed doors that we are not privy to. So I'll give Steve Kerr the grace of not knowing how hard it is to actually implement JK on a dime like that. Although
we've had him for 4 years, though.
My natural basketball instinct is just run some buddy heel JK reverse inverted screens. What's so hard about that? But yeah, I would love to sit down with Steve and just go through that. And maybe he'll go, you know what? You're right. I was an idiot. He said that before, the Shaquille O'Neal deal. So who knows?
Oh, I got to hang out with Shaq, though. Couldn't have been that bad. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, Nash went to play with Kobe then, too. That was kind of strange.
Oh, did you watch the Don Nelson interview talking about all those behind-the-scenes things?
I listened to what you played of it last time, but
you haven't checked it out.
No,
Yeah,
there's a lot going on. I'll get to it.
Yep, that was a great. You're gonna love it. There's
the Godfather. Someone called him.
Bill Russell mentions a lot of Celtics stuff.
My God, I love Nelly's great, but that he hit a shot in '69 that was very much like the Halliburton one.
They talk about it.
Yep. Growing up, my dad being a Jerry West fan, that shot always really hurt. Yeah. But Nelly, the mad scientist, man, you gotta love his creativity and stuff. Purvis Short, yeah.
Purvis Short, the rainbow.
Well, I think there's something that Phil Jackson said that's interesting. He talked about, I think, the 7-year coaching span, where after 7 years, now he stayed with both his main teams longer than 7 years, actually. But he said after about 7 years, the impact of guys are listening, they're professional. Obviously, those are championship teams. This is a championship team, but sometimes the voice just doesn't have the same impact. It's literally like finding your favorite beverage and you just drink only that, and then it starts to not quite be so special as it once was, right? And I think another thing is,
are you telling me my matcha frappuccinos are gonna lose their taste in a few years?
Oh, you just got to mix it up a little bit, Rich. Yeah, you need some inverted matcha pick and roll stuff going on out there, you know.
Well, yeah. No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, that's no.
That was a good analogy, though. No,
I don't want to keep you from your Starbucks either. I know it's 10 o'clock now.
Oh shit, missed it. Oh well.
Oh no. Well, it was worth it.
It's good not to always have it every single day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree with you that it can. I mean, let's face it. I really do think Steve's at the end of his rope, and that's why Lacob knows this. That's why he gave him a 1-year contract, 1 by 1, and Steve isn't even extended past this next year. So I would do the same thing if I was Lacob. Shit might hit the fan, so I still want the right to fire you in the middle of this or at the end of the next season. I'm sorry, but
I don't want that. I just want her to adjust. Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not a fire Kerr.
I'm gonna give you a chance, and no doubt. I mean, he got us past the first round, and then Steph got injured, so not his fault. And the formula was
a lot of wear and tear for a guy not playing the young guys as much. That was a little frustrating in the Houston series, actually. But
it goes right back to JK.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I mean, I had issue with that when we lost to the Clippers. Again, we're rehashing this a million times, but when Gary Payton is out there doing those crazy things, I'm just sitting here going, you're telling me JK is going to play worse than that? So it's just funny. Even Marcus Thompson said that. So that's a fair question.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
On the other hand, we're kind of spoiled for choice still. Just because this organization's so well run, and JK, Kerr, they've been able to hash this out without having any real issues, like actual issues. It's just disagreements, and that's a sign of an excellent character of a team, I think. I don't want to be formulaic, though. That's a problem. This team looks a little formulaic. And adding Butler totally helped. It totally helped. It's just, forget wrinkle. It was a new crease. Yeah. So that was great. And obviously I'm very excited to see a full season of that. Here's another thing, though. If we trade JK this offseason, that's a big move. What if it'd be better to have another shot in the arm around February, even if we do decide to move him? Because that worked. That worked. Hopefully you're not the 11th seed when it happens, and you're the 5th seed or whatever. You can get up to 3 or somewhere in the home. But I think that could be in and of itself just
February,
a kind of way to help the old guys. Yeah.
The February trade line has completely changed over the last couple of years. There's way more activity now. So
I think so, yeah.
Dallas did it, then we did it. Like, it's been proven to work, and it's
Milwaukee did it.
Have a market.
Yeah.
Oh, what did Milwaukee do?
Well, they got rid of Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma, which they never would have done without the second apron. But they couldn't be in the second apron,
I heard Kuzma wasn't a good one for them, right?
But they made a drastic move.
Oh, they made it. So drastic moves can happen, right? Yeah.
Especially with the second apron. Yeah. Teams like, oh, we can't be in this position. I guess we just have to bite the bullet, Like, oh, here's JK. I mean, And if we trade for Deni or something, I wouldn't want to do that during the trade deadline, So I like the Deni thing with Bobby Portis because of the size and shooting and all that, but maybe keeping your powder dry for a bigger move later on is the better, is the more intangible, is better in the intangibles as well, you know, rather than just straight up on paper. I can see that.
What was the intangible part? Who?
The intangible aspect of having a bigger move to make in February.
Oh, okay.
You know, if we trade, you can't trade for someone then trade him again. People are going to think that something went wrong. You're not going to get the value back. I mean, you're just not going to get the value back for that. You know.
Smile, Dean. Okay. Yeah. I am voting to keep JK. So we're both in agreement on that then. All right. What do we got in the, well, 3 votes voted for no on that one. And I also trust in Dunleavy too. Yeah. And whatever happens, whatever happens. I mean, whatever happens, even if JK does get traded, it's still gonna lead to excitement during training camp, no matter what. Every time you have a training camp, it's always exciting.
Yeah, if we roll back the same team, it'll be exciting because it's gonna be, we're gonna,
and we have Steph Curry,
you know? So. And we have Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green.
Yeah,
not too bad. Just we got to get it right, man.
To this day, I still see Draymond trade scenarios. It's like, what are we doing here? So if you hear that Draymond is getting traded,
it's for, then better be for Jokic.
No, that's clickbait. And yeah, better be for Jokic. And all I can say is join our Discord.
Yeah, check it out. The water hose.
It is the best way to not be
fire hose, sorry.
Taken away by all of these crazy rumors. And you can sign up right now. It's only $5 a month, but you can do a 3-day trial. And
that's good.
3-day trial. If you have any problems signing up, because you have to go through WAP.com, and it's not the best interface, but I'm going to say by next week, I should be able to do a how-to video on our YouTube channel, and enjoy, because it's honestly, especially the VIP access, 3-day trial, then it's $5 a month. It's only $5 a month. You can go and search on behind the scenes videos. It's just go, and I'll show you how to do it. Search on video, and then you will not have a day, you will not have a minute without any content. Like, you're set all day, all night, tons of feeds. So
you literally don't have to search. You just open your phone, look at the notifications, and scroll, and you got look, it's not like a Google search, right? This is curated, trustworthy sources, and it's like an encyclopedia, really, of Warriors and a lot of other great NBA stuff, you know. So
let's go check.
Especially if you're Discord people, like if you're really into that type of stuff, this is the best, man.
But even if you're not, I would say because
yeah, of course,
I didn't know anything about Discord before, and then what I found out was that this is so powerful that I can use it to mimic Twitter, and it's actually more functional than Twitter. And if you don't mind, you know, if you don't want all the complaining replies on Twitter, you're golden. But yeah, that's where you can't really comment on anything unless you're a 4-ring blue wrench person. You can say anything in here. Has anybody said anything? Dean, feel free to go into here and you can type in whatever you want. to
Oh
talk
yeah,
about
cool.
if you want. Try to link whatever you're talking about so we can reference it. But yeah, there's that. And then, like I said, here's the radar feed that gets you everything. The Golden Gate Bridge feed is really the Bay Area ones because it includes like, you know, Janie McCauley, KNBR, 95.7. Those are unavoidable. They're going to talk about the Giants. They're going to talk about the Niners. And so that's why I changed the name of this from Warriors feed to really Bay Area feed. And if we check that, we will obviously see some Valkyries content tonight.
Valkyries.
And here's a behind the scenes. Boom. 95.7, obviously. Tiffany Hayes, Natalie. So you will always have some good content. It's like TV in a pocket. And then I've got all these broken down, but these are the VIP ones. Because this one you're going to see some Pacer stuff because it's just like Dean was saying, all the behind the scenes reporters in the NBA. Like these are the guys I've taken so many years to figure out who has credentials and who has credentials and who takes videotape, who takes video behind the scenes at the arena.
Yes, sir. It is curated for those who have taste.
Nate Jones went off the rails. He normally doesn't. Bobby Manning is a Celtics reporter that films video from inside the arena. So that's why he retweeted Jones on the NBA. That's fine. You know, every now and then you're going to get one that's like kind of off topic. That's fine. But for the most part, during the season, NBA season, you are not going to get this much behind the scenes film anywhere else because it's all aggregated here. And then all you got to do is search on video. And the this is too large, but do this. All you got to do is search on video by typing in vid. Has video? Let me see. Boom! Every single one. Behind the scenes. It scrolls for days. 149,000 results that have been posted since I started this Discord, honestly, 2.5 years ago. So it's basically been in beta for more than 2 years. I just never figured out how to do the proper subscription package. And now we have it. Even though WAP.com is a little complicated, once you set up an account on WAP.com and you're connected to Discord, you forget about it. You don't need to deal with that anymore unless you want to change your credit card, whatever it is. But once you're in Discord, you're going to suddenly be like, okay, yeah, I can feel the power of this. Honestly, Discord was built for gamers. It was built for guys to like go down here and have their voice channel open and they could talk to each other while they were playing video games. All of these text-based channels that we have, they're all like secondary for gamers. So we're flipping around. We're using this super powerful technology, which grabs the tweets of other places and puts them in here.
Can I ask you something, Rich?
Yeah.
Is there a way to translate this stuff?
To what? Translate?
Yeah.
Translate what? The Warriors Latin America?
All of it. Like, if you go on Wikipedia, you can hit translate and it'll like change. It'll like try and do a translate thing. Or is it only available in English?
Your family is speak Spanish or something?
Oh, no.
It's not ready right now for that. I mean, you could go to, if you were speaking Spanish, you could click on the tweet and then go to Twitter and then hit translate. It's a little cumbersome. We need to do that sometimes when Golden State Warriors Latin America account posts whatever they post.
Yeah.
Which is, it's kind of neat because they don't go off the rails on the emo stuff that a lot of the American aggregators do. Like they really just go off the rails, especially the Warriors ones.
Yeah.
Like when the Desmond Bain one went down, one of the, I call them the kid aggregators, they were like doing the cry emoji, do something, Mike Dunleavy. And it's like, I don't want that on my feed. It's just gross.
Yeah.
I'm not an emo kid anymore. You know, I don't need to see all that. I don't need to react and be roller coaster emo, but we've
Emos are cool people, man.
ironed all that
Jocks
out.
you have to look out for,
So no, we don't have the translation here, but I bet you Discord has a bot.
Yeah.
Discord is super powerful that you could translate any server that you belong to.
Cool. Because I know a lot of people who watch this channel, you know, obviously they speak English, but it might be, I was just wondering because it might be easier if they were able to translate that stuff into Tagalog, for instance, or whatever. But yeah, this thing is a fire hose of information.
Well, no, I mean, number one, we've got see, people like the way Catherine does it. She's Japanese. She doesn't speak English. She just uses her phone to translate it. It will translate automatically. So I think maybe she has that, or if she sees something that's interesting, she'll just click on it and translate. So there are workarounds on that. And the other thing is the Tagalog one is a bad example because in the Philippines, you're taught how to speak English from one. So maybe some other country, but
Japan's not a bad one, actually. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think there are workarounds already out there for it. I want to build this up with some Americans and English speaking people first, and let's get some momentum. Because if that doesn't happen, then you know I'm wasting my time translating it because nobody's looking at it anyway.
Sure.
So,
no, I love that you had the 3-day free trial, right?
Yeah.
That's great. So you can just check it out. And I love that TJ said signing up, but my kids will have to help me. Not gonna lie, that's great, man. It'll be a way for them to teach you about Discord, and you can teach them about basketball. You know. So yeah, that's beautiful. But the 3-day free trial I think is great because if you haven't tried Discord and you've only tried Twitter and stuff like that, you will be shocked how much good content is here and how much or how little, you know, aggravating, needy, you know, moaning, I think. Yeah, moaning. There's very little of that, if any at all, on here. So it's just a total way to delve deep into the Warriors without having all the negative emotional stuff that comes with,
and the speculative stuff. Why?
And the speculative stuff. Yeah,
I'm an OCD journalist, so I am. The worst speculation on there is from me. So
yeah, you're a hard-boiled detective, Rich.
Yeah. Well, we're losing people, so I must be getting boring. But our next live is gonna be Sunday, another great doubleheader. We've got Game 7.
Oh yeah,
Game 7.
The first one in
Zaza
10
voice.
seasons, right?
Game 7. Yeah. Is it 10 season? Wow.
No, that's 9. It was us.
It was us. Yep.
Yeah.
5 p.m. Followed by, wait, the Valkyries better not be playing at exactly the same time.
There's no way the WNBA is going to do that. How could they?
No, they do that. Yeah, they're at
Game 7?
They're at 5:30.
Wow, really?
I know.
That's not smart.
Game 7 is Sunday, right? It's not
Saturday. Oh, yeah. No, Game 7's got to be Sunday.
Also,
I think they always are, really.
We are playing the Connecticut Sun Valkyries.
Yeah, it's on the 22nd, Sunday.
Yep.
At 5 o'clock.
I've gotten used
nuts.
I've gotten used to the WNBA doing that. I don't know.
Why? That's the regular season. Just have the game afterwards. After this game, would you like to come watch whatever?
Well, Joe Lacob would tell you, oh, you can't sell tickets on a Sunday at 7 o'clock.
Okay. Well, why is Game 7 of the finals always on Sunday then?
Is the finals at 5 or is that maybe it's earlier?
No, I looked it up. It's at 5:00. Must be.
Shucks. All right, but that is the next live. We'll be here for that. You be around, Dean, for that?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll have you on the whole time then, hopefully. Well, unless it messes up your play-by-play.
Oh, we'll figure that out.
All right, we'll figure it out. Hey,
what'd you think, by the way?
Game 7.
Yeah, Game 7.
Zaza voice. Everybody knows that one, right? Zaza. Yeah, so I will still continue to root for the Pacers, and as long as it's Game 7, they have a chance. So I just hope that Tyrese continues the aggressiveness, even though he misses shots. Like, you got to take those shots, even if you miss them. And today he did. He did that even on kind of a non-100% calf.
Yeah.
Well, kudos to you. I thought that was very dangerous. Every calf is different. So I'm really pleased and relieved that he didn't re-injure it, because I re-injured my calf strain. You know, you think it's something little, then you go out and suddenly you make a burst. You know, I'm just doing layups, right? And suddenly I want to go a little bit faster to do on the cardio. Boom. The couple more muscles rip in my calf. And it's just like, sucks.
Yeah, I know. So they did get him a good amount of rest though today, because they went up by quite a lot.
Now I got to rest my calf too, and it's like I can't risk it. I'm gonna try it out. Tomorrow's Friday. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Probably won't. And yeah. So the Pacers. Siakam's gonna come to play, and you're not on Instagram, so you don't know what I posted in the stories. But who else on the Pacers is guaranteed gonna show up?
McConnell. It's TJ McConnell.
Thank you.
Yeah. Everybody knows that now.
Yeah. It's like he's built to play in the finals. And like he's literally more reliable than Tyrese Halliburton. But
Stockton.
Hallie's getting there. If he plays like he did tonight and just go ahead and take those threes in the beginning. You need to shake up the OKC defense.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. You have to take those shots. You have to take shots. So Hallie's, you got to do it again to show me. Those three guys can show up, and two of them will. And then you need another guy to show up, whether it's Nesmith, whether it's Mathurin, whether it's Miles Turner, one of those guys, Obi Toppin, one of those guys got to show up. That might just be enough. It's going to be really tough because OKC has so many guys. And Jalen Williams, J-Dub, hitting 40 last game, the game before.
Yeah.
He's come of age. He's unstoppable left-handed. He's unstoppable.
Oh, he like throws it up backwards off the bank. It's crazy. He's been there. He's been kind of the Jaylen Brown to Shay's Tatum a little bit.
Nice. I like that
one. Chet and Nembhard are not ready for this yet. It seems like. You know.
Although Nembhard did play well tonight.
Yeah, and Chet's better than Nembhard, obviously, but just not. They haven't been. Yeah, it's amazing because watching the Warriors after 2015, really, I know blew a 3-1 lead, but like none of those guys were rattled. They just lost. It's interesting seeing such young teams, and every single time they play, it's like this and the 77 Blazers are the two youngest teams in the shot clock era. It's like, yeah, they're all like 25 years old, but the Pacers aren't much older, So it's really interesting to see that. I've been saying Pacers in 7.
You were, yeah, good for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. Not just what I want, but I think they have a real chance to.
Definitely am rooting for the Pacers.
Well, I don't think they're going to be the ones with the pressure on them.
True.
Either,
True. Yeah.
They kind of already proved everybody wrong the whole season long. They got to do it.
They haven't had a good. Have they had a good first quarter at OKC yet? I don't think so, huh? Their only good first quarters were today and game 3, I believe. I could be wrong. But yeah, that first quarter, you got to come out,
Yeah, maybe not.
really get the crowd nervous. And I'm rooting for the Pacers mainly because I think OKC will be right back in the mix next year, and like I don't want them to repeat.
Well, from that perspective, you know, it'd be like, well, it's probably harder to repeat than it would be to win a title, right?
Sure, yeah.
So if they win a title now versus if they don't, but I don't care. I like watching the Pacers play, and if OKC wins, it's not going to be like, oh, they didn't deserve it or something like that,
exactly.
you know. But I just the Pacers play. I hate to say this because it sounds so arrogant, but the Pacers play what I think is the right kind of basketball.
Yeah.
And OKC has a lot of talented basketball players, but
except for the turnover,
the style that they play and the ticky-tack fouls. And
I really do think Indiana needs to play this the way, you know, Steph approached Game 7 at Houston. Is like, no turnovers. No, you got to go out there aiming for 1 turnover max.
But we had the pressure on us in that Game 7, I feel. Curry going to blow another 3-1 lead, the Warrior Legends with Butler and blah, 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 blah. The place is just relax, play free. Keep it close. The Thunder do not want a close game at home with all that pressure on them in Game 7. And the Pacers aren't. Why would they care? No one picked them for anything. People were saying Thunder in 4.
Don't care, but just don't throw the ball to the other team.
Yeah, that's true. I know. But that's pretty good advice for any level of basketball, I would say. Is don't turn the ball over, kids.
They're prone to that.
Yeah, that's just playing the fast pace, everybody gets to touch the ball type of offense.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it comes with the darker side of the pillow. Just like us, we have the penchant to do that. Not just Steph, but also Draymond. And I don't want to hear Steve Kerr ever say Jimmy never turns the ball over, because he does. He does, dude.
Yeah, it's not much. It's like 1 turnover a game, but
everybody can make a few mistakes.
Yeah, no, Jimmy needs to shoot the ball, man. It's not the turnovers. He needs to. I know he was hurt. But shoot the ball, Jim. Come on.
Hey, Noberto says that he's got some Laker fans rooting for the Pacers. The crazy thing is that today on our Discord, I saw some highlights of Reggie Miller against the Lakers. What year was that? 2002? 2000 straight up? Yeah. Yep. So Allen Iverson was the year after, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I can remember.
It was the Nets in 2002.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. So Kobe and Shaq and the Lakers. I was rooting for the Pacers back then, obviously. Never root for the Lakers. And too bad. Was it 4-2 Lakers?
Yeah.
4-1. 4-2, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was a gentleman's 4-2 as well. It wasn't a very convincing 4-2, in my opinion.
Well, that great Game 4 that Kobe closed the game out after Shaq fouled out. I think that was Game 4.
They were so dominant. It was just like driving me mad. It was like the jealousy.
Well,
I was young.
They I'll root for any team in California, pretty much. You know, I love LA.
All right, we're gonna end it on that. I don't want to talk to you anymore, Dane.
Yeah, well, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous of your big brother.
Oh boy, you just said that on a Warriors show.
I love the Warriors. But ask Clay.
But what?
Ask Clay.
Oh, true. Yeah, same thing. Huh? Okay, you can play the Clay card. Okay, yeah. I'll let you do that. All righty. Thanks, everybody.
I'm kidding. I love the Bay. You guys are the best.
Yeah. I think I'll re-edit this into a podcast.
Edit that out. Edit all the LA stuff out.
I need to do this by Sunday, and then tomorrow I'm going to, maybe I'll just do a whole thing on, want to look at the Yossi Gozlan analysis. Let me check real quick on Spotify if he has an update. Because I'm going to be super excited if he does. He does not. But we did. I think we talked about pretty much any. Do you think there's any other roster manipulation you can think of out there? Because to wrap it all up one last time, bottom line, I feel like there's not a whole lot we can do this offseason. That's if you're under the philosophy that Dean and I are of, let's just keep JK. Let's give it a chance, and let's keep his trade value at whatever he signs at. Let's demand Steve Kerr keep his trade value like that through February, and let's see where we're at.
Yeah.
Given that, what else can we do other than the taxpayer mid-level?
I think another thing is how attractive will we be for veteran free agents, and what do we do with GP2 and Loon?
Right.
So, like, you know, if we could get Melt, or I know Melton, that might be a taxpayer thing, but maybe not. You know, again, the OPJ, Otto Porter Jr., signed for Vetman and then got more money later on, and he was like 28, 29. So, you know, Melt's like 27. Dancing Melton.
You can give him a little bit of the taxpayer mid-level. Like that's a little bit of a, you know, 5.6 or $6 million little
you can split that
money
up.
pot that you can divvy out a little bit to this guy to get a little bit more of the. Maybe that's what they're thinking about doing with a combination of maybe Melton and Gary and Looney. Who knows? But that's the first time I've really thought about that, because lately I've been fixated more on what are the big chips that we're going to try and go for. So I figured out what I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for JK to be a Warrior and get Melton back. And do you want GP2 and Looney?
Sure, I do. At Vetmen's, yeah.
Yeah, at Vetmen's, yeah.
I think Looney especially, though, to me is very, you know, I know people have some like, oh, Loon offensively. I know, but come on, man. Dude's got magnets for hands. How many times like, oh, Loon got the rebound over three guys and he didn't even jump. You know, I think he's really important. I love GP2, although I'm a little worried that Kerr will play him at power forward. I just don't think that works anymore. No offense.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
He's too small, man. You know? I hate to be mean.
We'll see. Yeah, that'll be fun. And really, that doesn't get figured out until, because free agency is July 6th. So
yeah, I think a lot of the vet guys want to see how the bigger moves fall, and then they'll sign after that, I would say.
Yeah, it's usually how it goes. It'll be fun, and that's why you guys need to get on that Discord. It's going to be exciting. Oh, I'm going to be so busy. July 6th, even the draft. If I'm not doing a live on here, which we will do, we've secured. By the way, we've secured Danny Emmerman.
Oh, great!
Oh, actually, no. Sunday we're going to get Eric G, because that's the only time he can come on, because you know the draft is pretty busy for him. We'll probably get Doc Martin back. You know, he was in the green room when the Portland selected Greg Oden back in the day, so he's literally a war room veteran.
Yeah, amazing.
On draft day, and that'll be on the second round. We'll go live for the draft, but you know, a lot of it's might be just me sitting around and just observing and following Discord and stuff, because the main thing for us, the Warriors, is that 41st pick, man.
Oh,
and I love it because Danny Emmerman agreed to come on after, because usually they're busy and all that, and he said he just wanted to help us out. So that's great. So we can get probably Doc Martin before that, and
that's the Sunday after the finals.
No, that's round 2 is Thursday, next Thursday.
Wow.
A week from now, the draft. We're gonna
have
the
same week as the finals. That's insane.
Well, when does your week start? Sunday or Monday?
I like to do it Sunday, so Wednesday's in the middle of both the week and the working week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So every day is Wednesday for me.
Yeah. You're Kurt Cobain now.
Well, that's the thing Steve Kerr likes to describe the NBA as.
Yeah.
So, because my whole life revolves around the NBA. And other news I will be at the golf tournament in Tahoe. I got to book my flight. I got to fly to Reno and take a freaking bus down because I just don't want to drive all the way to Tahoe.
Yeah,
I want to fly.
It's a beautiful area, though, man. It's beautiful.
So I'll probably go live from the golf course, and we'll figure it out then. But that's a week and a half after that. So lots of stuff happening. I'll probably need to go live from Tahoe to cover Summer League. So we'll be right back here for lives while I'm in Tahoe and watching Summer League games. So that'll be fun. Taron Armstrong, I think, is super exciting to watch. Obviously, we need to see what happens with Kevin Knox. I think he would be good on a vet min as well, unless someone wants to offer him little taxpayer mid-level.
Yeah, we can't sign him to another two-way either, right? He's too old. He's has too much experience for that, I think.
You're right. Did we even have him on a two-way?
Yeah, we started him off this year.
Oh, we started him off? Okay. Yeah, So that'll be fun. And whoever is the 41st pick, there are some choices out there.
Yeah.
So far, Dalton Johnson of NBC Sports Bay Area, he seems to like Zion James of Duke, 6'6".
Or the name, yeah.
Very, very athletic. And the one Duke starter that never got the recognition, senior,
like that.
Senior Duke, and he's got a body like Kuminga, except he's an inch or two shorter. So it's like, ooh, I wouldn't mind that. That's an athlete, and pretty sure if you stayed at Duke 4 years, you know how to shuffle your feet on defense.
Yeah, you think.
So I'm thinking Zion James. We're going to have Eric G on this Sunday, and so we'll get the real deal from Eric.
Also, I have heard from some of the national people.
Really?
National podcasts. Yeah, I was talking to them on the phone, and they sent me some.
What did Bill Simmons tell you? No, or Zach?
Yeah, I drove up to his house. He was walking around LA, and said, "Hey, Bill, how you doing?" No, I've heard that draft night could be particularly heavy for a lot of trade stuff. Yeah, more so maybe than free agency.
Yeah, and it's not could be, it's going to be.
Yeah,
it's a done deal. Like it's going to be.
You think you're that confident?
I'm that confident because it's not just your person who you followed on the podcast thing. It's another guy and another guy and another guy. They're all saying it. They can't all be wrong. So, Brett Siegel.
Probably not. Yeah, you're right about that.
This new guy who's in our Discord that I found, Ari. There's this dude, Ari, who he gets texts, the same text that Shams does minutes after Shams, like 2 minutes after him.
Really?
So he's a little behind Shams, but then once in a while, he'll get the one that's before Shams. The thing is that sometimes he gets a little emo and he brags about it. And it's like, you eye roll because it's like, don't poke the bear. Don't throw Shams under the bus. Are you kidding me? He's at ESPN. He could prevent you from getting employed somewhere else, man. Don't say that.
Yeah. I definitely see that.
But he kind of goes off on, but he does get sources. So we have him on our Discord. No, I kid. I don't really know. If, maybe he's, I don't know. Maybe maybe his life is set and he doesn't need to be Shams on ESPN. He can just do what he wants and say whatever he wants. So good for you. I don't really know. I shouldn't be. Yeah, that's too speculative.
Oh, well.
All right.
No harm, man, obviously.
No. But Sunday.
So draft day, probably both days, even for the trade watch. That should be incredible. We got Game 7, NBA Finals Game 7. Game 7 first round is great. Game 7 NBA Finals is the best thing ever. They're always close. They're always crazy. Something weird always happens.
Chambers on both draft nights, or How's that looking?
I mean, I'll do my best. I do have to work a little, and
Yeah.
but I don't have a lot of going on. No school, So yeah, I'll do my best to be there. There's no. I don't really spend my time better than being on here, if I'm being completely honest with you.
We actually have, thankfully. Oh, you're gonna love this, guys.
Oh, let's go.
We have the draft on Wednesday, June 25th, and assuming we don't do anything that night, like we're definitely not gonna go get a first round pick because we don't want to pay that salary. Okay, so we're not doing that. The Warriors aren't doing that, but the Valkyries get to play the Liberty that night, and the New York Liberty are just stacked.
11-1.
And then we have a second round, and then we have another Valkyries game at Chicago that Friday, and then Monday.
Oh no,
they play Seattle. Sunday they play Seattle. The Sunday, the week after the finals. And so on it goes. July 5th, California Classic and Valkyries. So really, we get a little bit of a dead period. June 30th, July 1st, July 2nd, July 3rd, and 4th. So that'll take a break. But then we're right back with California Classic, Valkyries on Monday, July 7th, California Classic, July 8th, July 9th, Valkyries at Indiana Fever. This is like every day we have something, whether it's Warriors or Valkyries. Thursday, July 10th, I'm at the golf tournament and their summer league. It's crazy. We're literally more jam-packed than the regular season right now, Dean. That's crazy.
Oh, it's
every day.
Wonderful.
It's not every other day. It's every day.
Yeah.
That's nuts. But it's we're blessed. We're blessed, and I am blessed to have you on here. So
you did it the right way, Rich. You have been, and I hope it pays off even more for you as we.
Oh yeah. I'm working on a project that.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, another project that's gonna be for more like September, like training camp.
Oh, very cool.
But yeah, I'm working on something that I don't think's ever been done in NBA media. So
beautiful, man. Can't wait.
See. I got to go work on that in the wee hours of tonight. The project is underway, and that's what we're doing that first week of July when we have some days off. But yeah. But everything really happened the day before. Was it July 1st last year? And then it changed it to July 6th this year? Do you recall?
Free agency?
Yeah. Because I went back on the Discord, of course.
I think it was July 4th this year, right? I mean, this last July.
Well, all the Klay Thompson news dropped on June 30th and July 1st, if I recall correctly.
Maybe it was June 30th that everything happened. Yeah, because he said he would take a night. He said he wouldn't release his opinion that night, the night of free agency. And he announced the Dallas decision the next day. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think it's the 30th.
Google.com. When did free agency start in the NBA in 2024? What is this?
Yeah, there we go.
It did.
It's AI, but they got it right.
In the NBA, free agency started. Right. July 6th is that moratorium. So you couldn't announce it until July 6th, but everything was broken by Shams and Woj. Now it's only going to be Shams on June 30th.
So was that huge trade that we did? Was that on July 6th?
I think so.
Yeah.
So we knew we were getting Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield on July 6th. But so this year, everything will go down June 30th as well. It's the same kind of cycle.
Really? Wow.
So no, I am going to be hella busy on the 30th, 1st, and 2nd, and 3rd. That's how it goes.
And 4th and 5th and 6th, probably.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I think I'll get a little bit of a lull, but then, gosh, JK is one of the free agents out there, so we'll probably know what happens to him on June 30th, and then there'll be some fallout. It's gonna be crazy.
What a time to be alive, huh?
Strap in. I know.
Yeah, buckle up.
One of the most incredible times of the year. Back when I was at Golden State of Mind, the founders of Golden State of Mind, of course, the Warriors sucked back then, and times have changed now, but they always said they got the most views at goldenstateofmind.com during the draft. And free agency wasn't as crazy as it is now either. So, Yep, here we go. All right, people. We'll see you Sunday. Thanks, Dean.
Thank you, Rich. Go Valks. Go Pacers.
Yes, sir. Sunday games. Oh,